Yeah, this is yo, we first blowing. Yeah, this is team. Yeah, at the show. Yeah, yo, going down with the flow. Is I'm so keep it all posted. So we just try to keep it down low. Yo, yo. It's a whole tag beat. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah, keep it down old school with the Western boots. Yeah, nice X. Yo, I was in the text, man. So what? Again, Greg. Hey. My moderator. Oh, moderator here. 2018. Get down. One of the OGs, yeah. Yeah. Bump, 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 hey. Oh, yeah. Like Pompeii. All right. Ladies and gents, we're going to be starting our live stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold up. Ladies and gents, what is good? Half a day's anti-ro. I don't got much. What you mean? Ladies and gents, welcome to the stream. This is your boy, Back and Dead, live from the Northern Mariana Islands. Hope you guys are having a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I hope you all continue to stay amazing. Yo, we got our boy Jet up back on the stream.
Yes,
What
sir.
it do?
Yes, sir. What's good, everybody?
Yeah, so if you guys want to check him out, he is also a fellow streamer. He does a lot of content as well. If you guys like playing Fortnite, you can check him out on Chowder 670. Chowder
You
670.
guys like comedy, yeah? Come by
Yeah.
and watch me just watch my aim.
I mean, honestly, I do miss the regular streams. It would as much as I want to. It's been a crazy moment in time.
Been a hectic like week.
Yeah,
huh?
it's definitely
I
been.
mean, the weather too,
Dude,
just like kind of
weather is just straight up raining, and I mean it's October, man. October is usually the rainy season, and here in Saipan, like the weather here gets very very spontaneous, like to the point where like, hey, thank you. I'm working on it. But yeah, it's been one hell of a it's been one hell of a moment in time, man. Like it's it's gotten to that point where like I love running, right? So it's like if I decide to go outside, right, and I start running, like it's just gonna rain like out of nowhere. Hmm.
like, especially like when you wash your car, and then like it
Bro.
just rains. You're like, oh,
Where are
there
the
goes
muscles?
my $25 from the
Wait,
car wash.
Let me see if I can flex these muscles. Hold up. Ooh. Yeah, I've been almost there, guys. Almost there.
You want to see him flex again? You gotta sub.
Yo, we need, dude. I'll be like, if I get back my regular streams, I'm gonna start doing flexes now. Leg flex.
Oh,
Hmm. That reminds me. You ever heard of the Bowflex?
oh
So the
bro.
Bowflex was designed to be a home gym, and so like it was this thing. It doesn't like it uses bows for weights. So they use some it's kind of like resistance training. So like
Okay, yeah, yeah.
oh, I really wish I could I don't know if I'm ready to do weightlifting just yet. I know I said I wanted to do weightlifting, but man, I tried out weightlifting for the most part, and I could not for the life of me do a proper clean and snatch yet. Maybe.
Hey, but give props to those guys that competed for weightlifting though. Those guys did pretty good.
Dude, the scene of my team,
Yeah.
the scene of my team really carried the team during the mini games. I cannot deny that. I mean, for men's and women's, man, they brought in most of they brought
Yeah.
in most of the gold. It's not an easy sport for the most part because you're not just carrying heavy weights. You're using every ounce of muscle in your body to carry a barbell to the extent where you get it from point A, which is on the ground, to point B, right? And then on top of that, not only are you holding it down, you also have to once you get it on the top, you have to hold that for maybe 5 sec. I think 5 seconds at the very least before you start dropping it,
Bro, I'll pass out at 3 seconds, dog.
dude. Dude, I probably wouldn't get it up after the first second, man. It's so, dude, that is way too heavy for my taste. And like, see, weightlifting also carries one of the biggest risks uh in sports because you're also prone to getting injured.
Yeah, true.
Because like if you mess up even one form, like you could say sayonara to your arms, man. Because it's
Yeah, true.
like I've you know I've seen videos of like gym nightmares, man. And
Oh yeah, yeah,
dude,
yeah.
man, like you guys ever heard of a bicep slip? It's like so one thing that happens is like when you have biceps, like sometimes like if you mess up, like your biceps just like move this way, right? And so that in itself is absolutely horrible. Hold on. Let me just I think I just need to grab some
Ivan will be back.
yeah. So yeah. While
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have my boy Jet hold it down for me.
Yes,
All right.
sir. Anybody to chat though? How's you guys weekend? How's everybody doing? On the chat, Overwatch. Damn, Overwatch. I'm gonna tell you this. I hated it. The queue when you're queuing in game, man. But it's an addicting game. Not gonna lie. And overall, it's going pretty good actually for the Overwatch too. So yeah, but I hope everybody in the chat was or had an awesome week. We're gonna come to a close with the weekend, so hopefully everybody that goes to work, back to work, gonna have that good positive vibe, energy. But yeah, other than that, man, yeah, the weeks have been pretty crazy. I know we kind of missed some podcasts, but it's good to be back, guys. Back. I missed y'all. Had some good movies to watch. A little bit of conspiracy theories that I've been watching, so pretty cool. And that's crazy. What? But yeah, guys. And also, what did I do actually? Oh, also, Halloween's coming up, guys. So in the chat, type what you're gonna wear for Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Spooky season. Yes, sir.
Oh, cutie swap. Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I hope you continue to stay amazing. Welcome to the stream.
Yes, sir. Welcome,
So
welcome.
I heard Halloween. What's the big shindig there?
Dude,
Do
I
people
mean, I don't know, dude. I would say Halloween's a pretty good month. Uh,
Oh yeah. I was very conservative when I was very conservative when I started when I started out with Halloween. And nowadays I'm like, you know what? I'm actually down. Like I had friends who were wearing costumes uh back in 2015, and I was like I want to start cosplaying like them.
Ooh, bro.
Hmm. Speaking of which, for my Saipan peeps, I'm sorry, you have to be over 18. I don't make the rules.
Yeah.
But this week Friday, there's going to be a costume party on the 22nd. If I'm not mistaken, it is called, what's it called?
Oba spooky,
Oba
guys.
Spooky.
Yes,
Yeah, so
sir.
Oba Spooky is an event hosted by none other than
Straight up Jed, you know who that is.
Palm Trio 670,
And Pompeo, yes,
DJ
sir.
Silent, and we got one more.
DJ Ken too. DJ
Oh
Ken,
yeah, yeah,
yes,
you
sir.
can't forget about DJ
You
Ken.
can't forget about
Dude, DJ Ken
Ken.
hopped on the stream last
Yo, hey Ken, if you're in the chat, what's up, Mike? That's one of the best DJs, bro.
Oh yeah,
Hands
without a
away.
doubt. Like I know if Ken is down at the if I know if Ken is down at Safe House, like it's popping, man. Every time, like when there's a certain time you have to hit, and it's at the 11 o'clock hour.
Dude, yeah.
As like at the 11 o'clock hour, that's when you know when he holds it down, man. God damn,
Sure.
people are out on the dance floor, people are bumping and grinding and
Yeah,
everything else
bro.
under the sun, whatever you name it, dude. The dude is a throwback master, man. I don't know what it is. Like for the most part, we have various different types of tastes in music, right? And especially with the newer generation peeps tend to like songs that are very heavy on
Yeah.
trap and a lot of techno. I like Ken's style of music because he holds down a very interesting theme, and
Yeah.
it's old school theme.
Yeah,
A
it
lot of
is.
his
Yeah.
mixes are old school theme,
Yeah.
like because it's a nostalgic feel for me. Like it's a throwback to the past. You know what I mean? Like when he starts playing songs like, wow, what are some of your favorite songs from him?
There's a lot, dude. I mean, sometimes when I'm drunk, I'll be like, "Oh, what's this style?" I'm not gonna lie though. Like in the restroom too, when I'm taking a leak, and then Ken throws like a throwback song. I'm like just dancing, and they're like, "Oh, this guy."
So you know what's funny? Cause I was at there was one night when I was at Safe House, right? I was there with my drink, I was vibing with the music, and I hear him play some Lil Jon, right? So you know how like it gets to the song where where it builds up the dun 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 dun
Oh yeah,
dun 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 dun, right? And then you would expect to hear the turn down for what dun dun dun
yeah,
dun, right? The thing was like there were a bunch of people that were waiting for him to drop the beat when that happened because the buildup was there. But like once he got to the peak of the sound, that was when he hit. That was when he went straight into the. That's when he hit straight into Dancing Queen, and I was like, "What the fuck,
yeah.
bro? Dude, Rick rolled us on a whole different level, man. I don't know. I don't know. I love him or hate him. He's one of the best DJs here in the scene of my hands down. So yeah, Opa Spooky is a costume party that's happening on Friday, October 22nd. Pre ticket sales are 20, how much?
$20, yeah,
20 bucks,
$20,
yeah.
I think so.
And then
Yeah.
at the door it is
25.
25.
Ooh. Yeah, I wonder in the chat what are you guys gonna dress up though? Like,
Like even
yeah,
if it's not for the costume party,
yeah,
it is October.
yeah, for real.
So there is go I actually recently picked up a costume online. Um, my so unfortunately my don't worry guys, I haven't forgotten my other half of the deal, and one of these days I'll be dressing up as Chica. So there
Oh
will.
dang.
Okay, it's a long story. It's a long story, bro. It's a bro. It's an all about long story.
With an over spooky plot twist.
Oh no. gender bent me is probably one of the scariest phenomenons that you'll ever is one of the scariest phenomenons you'll ever come across. Because even I don't know how it came to be. I was like, bro, I had a crush on myself, but you know how scary that is. uh, I don't know. Gender bend days are hella trippy.
Trippy vibes.
Oh yeah, it's trippy. It's time to get trippy. Trippy. Dun 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 dun. Get trippy. Get trippy. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I think this month's gonna be pretty good. You know,
I really I'm looking for.
October would be like that.
Only we had an Oktoberfest sesh here in Taipan,
Oh,
man.
I did.
Dude,
Or
people
like the holomatic though.
holomatic. What's holomatic,
Ooh. Never heard of that?
bro? No.
Oh,
Lay down some knowledge on me, bro.
the holomatic was I think the Alvarez guys hosted those.
Oh, for real?
But yeah, it was a pretty good trip, man.
Dang.
Crazy.
Alv, you didn't tell me about holomatic, man.
Although that one holomatic where someone has to steal their coolers, bro, that's not.
Oh,
cool,
that is,
bro.
bro. That's
That
a
was just.
bro. That's a
like,
low blow, man.
Yeah,
who the
bro, that
fuck
was
would
just
steal?
like,
Who the fuck would steal coolers, bro?
why?
Ugh. That's that,
At, at least the guy dressed up as something as a thief.
bro.
But still, bro, like, come on, man. Why?
Ugh. I don't know.
It'd be funny if that person took the wrong cooler. There's no alcohol, but except for it's like all water.
I don't know. Like when I see it, like I think like now when now since I've been going out to a lot of parties at the beach, I realize how necessary. I realize how necessary it is to have a cooler nowadays. Just cause you know when you need to crack a brewski with the homies, man, you need to get one.
And
That's hands down. That's
bro, and like if it's really cold, ooh, that hits us.
oh, like on a hot day.
I mean, I would say now a cooler is like an essential.
I really do feel it's an essential. Like when you're going to the party,
If it's like a small sesh, those small coolers,
yeah.
you know. But nothing goes wrong with the cooler, man.
Oh no.
That
Without a
is
doubt.
just like-
Without a doubt. Hands down, without a doubt. Ooh. Cutie swap asks. Y'all know Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yes.
You know, I've been
I finished watching that the show, bro.
oh for real?
It's pretty
The
interesting.
entire series.
The entire series.
On
yes.
God.
Yes.
God.
And everything was fully detailed, stuff like that. But
That's the thing though, like, you know, Jeffrey Dahmer has been like the story of Jeffrey Dahmer goes way back into the 1980s, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
yeah.
So the idea of him murdering people and eating them for taste.
Before he like started like eating them, he actually like cut them, open them up and stuff like that. And then how he started to like eat some of his victims was like curiosity and because like there's this video right now where they interviewed him back then in jail, and he literally told the news reporter that the reason why he ate his victims is because he wanted to feel like part of the victim. That's kind of weird though.
It really does explore into the concepts of abnormal psychology because this is for one thing this explores outside of the norm of
Yeah.
outside of the norm of what normal people will think as a
Yeah.
society. And so you know it, of course obviously it's unethical to eat other human beings, right? But still, like, for them, like, it doesn't even matter whether or not they kill somebody. In fact, what bothers me about like getting into the minds of criminals is
Like
that
like those serial killers.
yeah, serial killers when asked, like, most serial killers when asked whether or not they feel guilty for killing for taking the lives of the people that they killed, a lot of them didn't show any signs of remorse in any way, shape, or form whatsoever, and that's disturbing for the most part.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
you, like they don't care if they're ostracized by society. They don't care if they're considered as an outcast. To them, it's the it's it's almost as if you for them they want to explore outside of the possibilities uh to be able to what's the word I'm looking for, you know,
I
fulfill their
guess
desires, if you will.
I guess like some like people that commit crimes and stuff like that, especially murder.
Mm-hmm.
I would say they just don't feel remorse about doing it. I guess
Mm-hmm.
because that's another way people tend to like make crimes, murder somebody.
Right. I think what's also interesting, because there was a video on that was going around TikTok about this guy who was mentioning that Jeffrey Dahmer, before going into his execution, he studied a little bit into religion, and he told people that before his death, that he finally found God, and that his sins were forgiven.
True,
And I was
but
like,
but like here's the case: do you believe Dahmer is in heaven or is in hell? You know,
okay, to a non-believer, he's probably he's in the ground right now,
he's in the
decompose
ground.
decomposing, probably giving
I'd just
nutrients
say
to
he's in
some.
hell, bro. If fuck that, and you're God, like I forgive this guy. Oh hell no.
Mm. Does it go straight down to the depths of hell?
Nope.
Mm.
You ain't in. You're not going to the gate, my guy. Going straight down there.
No, but like Dahmer is like, for me, yeah. There's no. I feel like if there's an existence of a heaven and a hell, there's no way he'd be able to go to heaven, because it's like one of the major sins is, if you take the life of another man, thou shalt not commit murder.
Yeah,
Basically,
true.
that's straight up that's straight up that's straight up a sin, right?
I mean, other than that, there was more people that committed horrendous crimes like that.
Oh yeah, what's disturbing was that I actually uh you know what bothers me was that the night before, last night, okay, yeah, last night, uh YouTube just decided to put up a bunch of true crime documentaries, like, in my to watch list, and I was too, like, I was laying down in bed, right, and I was too lazy to get up to switch the channel, and so I saw some very interesting documentaries. I watched two, and they were about an hour long for each. The first one was called the Hello Kitty murder, uh
Oh, I heard
the Hello
about
Kitty
that.
murder
Yeah,
incident. Dude,
yeah,
that
yeah.
that that was messed up. Like, I don't even know where to begin with that. Yo, uh, one OWZ. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I hope you continue to stay amazing. Welcome again. Welcome again. Glad you could.
Actually, going back to Jeffrey Dahmer, there's actually one dude in Japan that had the same case as him.
Hmm.
His name was Issei Sagawa.
Sagawa.
Yeah. So um he was also known as Pang, or the Kobe cannibal.
The Kobe cannibal.
Yeah.
Like, because Kobe is
It's a
a
meat.
city. Huh?
It's a meat too.
I thought it was a district in
Yeah,
Japan.
it is a yeah too.
Oh, Kobe beef. Yeah, Kobe beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
um yeah, this guy was like Dahmer as well, man. Like, but his victims were different though, compared to Dahmer.
Also,
So he'd have like men and women, and like the craziest part, not he'd eat everything like from a human body, man.
yeah.
That's the craziest part, and it's just like, how could? And this guy became famous.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. Like
Sagawa.
after he got out of jail, he started to go to like TV shows, they interviewed him and stuff like that, and that's just
I mean,
wild,
I'm
bro.
just hoping like he's detained and stuff like that, cause like
I mean,
I
I
wouldn't,
forgot how long he was in jail, but like
but I want to trust somebody like that, somebody like that with a serial record of
exactly,
like to be released out in public.
exactly.
That's like
But they actually interviewed him though, like a TV news in Japan.
I don't know what they were thinking.
Imagine you being the reporter just sitting in front of him and he's explaining like, oh, the heart tastes like this, the brain tastes like this.
Bro,
Stuff like
that's some
that, bro. Heck
dude,
no,
that's some
dog.
next level type weird ass shit, man.
I might just vomit like right in front of the TV, bro.
Dude, like I was about to go to eat when I was watching these true crime documentaries, and I was like, there's no way somebody would go to that extent to kill somebody. And I'm like, the things that they do is absolutely mind blowing. I do wanna also preface go backtrack into the Hello Kitty incident, because man, the Hello Kitty murder incident was one of the took place in Hong Kong, right? And
Yeah,
so
isn't it like these two couples, right?
yeah,
And
so this couple
did they murder like their
no. So I'm gonna talk about that one a little bit.
okay. Oh,
That's actually in Japan, the Futoshi Matsunaga incident.
oh, cause I know there's two of Hello Kitty.
Okay.
Kind of weird.
I don't know if your Hello Kitty incident matches my own, but the one I learned about took place in Hong Kong. So basically, there's this girl um who got into a relationship with one of the members of the triad,
Yeah.
right? And he was a very this dude actually he was the leader, one of the major leaders in the
I
triad.
see.
And so the thing about him was that he had a very aggressive personality, and uh for her, she was a prostitute.
Oof.
uh and at the time she was also addicted. She had developed an addiction to, I believe, heroin or crack. I can you guys want to fill in on, if you know about the incident, you can fill in on this. But yeah, and he was a supplier for her.
Oof.
So every time he would have sessions with her, he would he would usually give her the drugs, right?
Yeah.
Well, one day what happened was she uh had the sudden urge to buy more drugs, so she ended up stealing 400,000, like 400 the
Like money from him or
the
something?
equivalent of $400,000 from him, right? So obviously this dude was pissed off, right? This dude was pissed off beyond. Oh, the next story after that really does
It's
play
like more
into,
gruesome,
dude.
huh?
It's yeah. You think it gets worse until you see how it
Wait, is this
escalates.
the part where like he kind of raw
Oh, not
stuff
yet.
like that?
Let me go straight into that part in a bit. So what happened was he he demanded that she pay him back $400,000,
I could never do
right?
that.
And then he also added as a loan shark, he also added a $10,000 interest. So she had to pay 410,000 dollars worth of money. And oh, if you guys want to tell me what the currency is in Hong Kong is, because I don't know if it's Hong Kong dollars, but yeah, like that's still a lot. And so she had in order for her to pay him back, she had to work under him, right? As his prostitute,
Oh
right?
yeah.
And so this is where it may get this is where it continues to get a little bit graphic. So if you guys do not want to hear the rest of this story, then I would recommend that you I would recommend that you uh I would recommend that you mute this for a while, or just uh or just leave the stream for a bit, because this is where it starts to take a dark this is where it starts to take a darker turn. But this is an 18 plus stream, so if you clicked on it, you know what you signed up for. So the thing is, um, the thing about this is, um, he wasn't satisfied with just her working it off. He
Yeah.
ended up kidnapping her from her family.
Oh,
So at that time she had a husband and two and some kids, and they didn't even know where she was. So they kidnapped her
I
and
mean, they're not gonna even gonna care or something. I don't know.
bro, I thought about that until like after the incident, and like he really wanted justice to be served after that point. But
Yeah.
let me continue off for, because this is where it gets even more intense, because um they kidnap her, and she is now held prisoner in his own apartment. She was never able to leave the apartment, and like over time he'd have some of his gang members have their way with her,
Yeah.
right? And eventually it started to escalate where even just satisfying their sexual desires weren't just enough. They they bounded her, they beat her up. Um some of them took like kitchen utensils and knives, and they started stabbing her with them.
What the?
Yeah, bro.
Yo.
Dude, it gets worse. Like not only that, um
Bro, they be
well,
treating her like a dummy or something.
it's worse than that.
The
It
fuck?
gets even worse than that, because it like she would get burnt off with cigarettes, right?
Oh,
Um
okay, yeah, okay. Now I know this story. Yeah, I've heard this one.
okay.
I've heard this one on TikTok.
So
Yeah,
if you want to fill in on the rest of the rest of
I kind of know halfway. Like,
halfway through
I only stopped to where you're explaining that.
so they even got to the part where they even got to the point where like in terms of like sustenance, like she would only they made her eat her own
Yeah,
excrement and her
yeah,
urine, and I
yeah.
was
Okay,
like,
yeah, yeah. But yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
see
Now
this,
I know this story. Yeah, where they like cut out cut open her stomach and made her eat her own, like even her fingernails too.
bro.
Like they make her eat her fingernails. Like
Mm.
yeah, that got yeah. This is the most gruesome story I've
And
ever
like
heard. Yeah.
for all the wounds that she had, dude, they took like salt and pepper
Yeah,
on the wound.
yeah, dude.
I'm like,
Hey, that's
like
light.
here
That
here,
hey, dude, that's light seasoning. You know what I'm saying?
bro,
At least have like a little flavor into it.
dude. I don't even want to go there, bro. I was like, when you hear that kind of stuff, like the fact that
I'm
I hear,
probably not gonna
like
eat like
I didn't see it, but the fact that the narrator described it that way, I was like, I was already wincing. I kid you not. Like I thought about
yeah, okay, yeah,
I thought about my canker sore, and I was like, I've always hated those moments when I eat something salty and like the salt like sticks onto my
yeah.
on the sore. I would imagine this was a lot more worse than that. Uh, I mean, to top it all off, they ended up using her as a public toilet too. So she would
Oh yeah.
she would end up they would force her to drink her own drink their own urine as well.
Oh.
And she if she didn't pretend she liked it, then they would punish her even more. So it's a lot of mental like it's enough to break down your mental psyche when you get forced to do something of that nature.
Oh, but like, imagine like somebody forcing you to eat your own fingernails,
Mm.
bro. That would be so crazy.
Oh, yeah, Lindar, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good morning, evening, afternoon where you are in the world. I hope you continue to stay amazing. We were actually just talking about murder mysteries, murder crime scenes, and
No, but
we were talking about
she
the
did survive that too, right?
no, she didn't.
She actually
So she didn't survive. In fact, what happened was the
But
gang.
dude, but like, what if like she survived? That would be a crazy ass story to tell somebody,
Now
bro.
this is where it gets even more gruesome, because it's like, so she died, right? She didn't survive. The reason why I knew she didn't survive the whole thing
I
was
mean, yeah,
because
she got
uh
really,
she
really
she
fucked.
she died uh she died by herself in alone in a bathroom while the gang were outside. And when they came back, they noticed that she was dead. Right. So they put her on they put her on the bathtub, and they didn't do anything with her until the next day. So what the gang leader decided to do was he decided to chop her body up into several parts.
Yeah, like pizza.
So you have the head, the legs, the abdomen, and they were trying to get rid of the smell, right? So, what happened after that was they had several pots. They would put her body into these pots to avoid the smell, right? And so right after that, surprisingly, I'm just surprised that they even have an appetite for all after all this was happening because
Hell no, bro. I'm not even gonna eat in that.
dude, these guys were
household.
crazy. Dude, these guys were crazy, man. Like one guy was stirring the head,
Whoa!
right? The dude was stirring the head on the pot, and right next to that, he was boiling. He was boiling noodles. So he used the same,
Oh,
bro. He used the same spoon
oh
to mix
my
the noodles that he used
God.
to stir the head. I'm like,
Woo! I do not kind of feel lightheaded one though.
yeah, yeah.
Yo.
See. I, I was beyond I was beyond shocked when I saw that. And you know what was even more disturbing than that was that there was a 14-year-old girl that was going out with one of the members of the triad. And so when she came out, no, one of them, the boyfriend, her boyfriend asked her to come out to see the body, and she's like, I don't want to see it, right? And so her boyfriend tells her that, oh, it's just like watching a horror movie, or it's like watching TV. He basically says,
Honestly, dude, like if you compare like film and real life is gonna traumatize you more than the film, dog.
yeah, it's definitely traumatizing.
Like you can see a dead cat, a rat, or a dog, but if it's like a human
Oh yeah, it's a human body.
right in front of you, hell no, but you're probably not even gonna sleep.
So here's where the story begins to end. So this girl, what she does is she, because after a month, right, they got away with it.
Yeah.
But the girl's conscience was still on her mind, so she immediately reported to the cops about a month later. And what she told the cops right after was insane, because she told them that she witnessed the murder, she witnessed her being killed, she witnessed her
Decapitated and stuff.
being decapitated. Yeah, and the police thought that she was lying about the whole thing.
Yeah, or like joking about it.
Yeah, until she said she started hearing voices of the woman who got killed, and that was what messed her up. Like she so she agreed to she then agreed to uh uh expose the perpetrators,
Yeah.
right? And give them the names in return for immunity, right?
Yeah.
So she did. She ended up getting immunity. The guys were the three dudes were put to trial, and they brought in all the evidence from the scene. They brought in a refrigerator. They brought in the pots that they used for the murder. They brought in the bathtub too. And like once they brought in all the evidence into the courtroom, it rotted. Like
Yeah, of
it
course.
smelled.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
like the smell started to waft throughout the entire
Yeah.
room, and I was like, "Yo, this is too much. This is too much to handle, man." Because when you see stuff like that happen, you kind of wonder what goes into the minds of these people. In fact, just to backtrack to what I mentioned before, when they asked the murderers uh how they felt about the whole situation, these guys didn't feel any remorse.
It- yeah, that's the thing I really want to understand. Like people committing crime, like this crime.
Yeah,
Like,
heinous.
how the hell you don't have no remorse, dog. Like these like killers could kill somebody and the next day live a normal life. Nothing happened, you know.
Uh, Actually, I have a there's something I've learned about the concept of the human mind, and uh the one part of our human mind that determines that usually determines what's our conscience, things that are right and wrong, would be something in the in our brain called the amygdala.
Mm.
So the amygdala essentially is the guilt trigger, basically.
Yeah, true.
Like it's the thing that triggers whether you did something right or whether you did something wrong. Or uh it gives, like, if you're gonna do something, especially if you're gonna do something that you might regret,
Mm-hmm.
it's the thing that lays in the back of your mind that tells you whether to go with it or not. It's
Yeah,
essentially what drives your it's essentially what drives your conscience, right?
true.
And so uh oh, uh for most of these guys, like, it uh it could be because it could be because of the amygdala
True, yeah. I mean,
is blocked out, or like it's not as strong as most other people.
also like people commit a crime too, not just like you know for their feelings and stuff like that, but also for like sexual pleasure. You know,
Mm,
like someone could kill somebody because it gets them turned on. I guess you know
mm,
that's like kind of weird, but it's it's a scientific fact that people would murder somebody or commit a crime or like I've read so much about like criminals and stuff like that. There's this one dude that he committed crime burning houses, bro.
burning houses.
Yeah, and it literally talks about him burning houses while families are asleep,
Oh,
and
bro,
like he gets turned on by it,
for real?
like for sexual pleasures. It's just like
Like, actually burning stuff.
yeah, like he likes that feeling where people are screaming inside while they're burning on fire and stuff like it's just
That's a weird ass kink, if you ask me.
I mean, yeah, dude. There's different like kind of kinks, bro, that people have, man. Like how Jeffrey Dahmer started was from how um he used to dissect like roadkills
Oh,
when he was like a child.
oh,
Yeah,
for
in
real?
his teenager. Yeah, that's how his sexual stuff started. But I think like once, cause this guy had a low IQ, bro. It was like one, just 1 or 1.5, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
So
actually been curious because I've actually always wanted to take an IQ test.
same here. Yeah.
But like, I know if you look at the average IQ scale, one being the lowest and then 200 being the highest. Actually, I think there's a number beyond 200. Oh yeah, there is. There's a number beyond 200, which is 216, and I think that belongs to none other than Albert Einstein. Oh God.
That man's smart.
Oh yeah, he's smart. That's kind of where the 200 IQ that's kind of where the 200 IQ meme comes from. It's like, you have 200 IQ, you're kind of at the top, and you're at the
At the
peak of
top, yeah.
everything. Okay.
But yeah, bro, that's the good part of this month. You hear like scary ass
It's
stories,
like,
man. It be like that.
hey, what's good? What's good, yeah, bro? Sorry, sorry, Todd. I know. We're gonna transition into some
Yeah.
more positives.
We'll be in the PG-13 side. Rated R for really good.
Really good. Really good.
I got that from Hollywood Bob. He's a big streamer.
Oh,
Yeah, he streams like with Choco Taco, like pub. He's like one of the OGs for PUBG.
oh,
So yeah.
PUBG. Well, speaking of games, have you tried Overwatch 2?
Oh, I haven't,
I
but I've seen like gameplays of it. I actually downloaded it
You downloaded
myself.
it?
Yeah,
Yo, I
but I heard it's really good, except for the part where when they released it, the queue for the lot for the loading, bro. It literally says you're gonna be waiting with like 3,000, 4,000 people. You know?
Yeah, that's
That's why those memes of Overwatch just start to pop after those. You
it,
know,
I was like, I saw one that was like, was I what the you know the
like
death meme where it's like, was I a good
yeah,
game?
yeah, yeah, the one I
He's
showed you.
like,
Yeah. Oh, you
you
lasted like 2 minutes.
bro. I don't know. Like I love Overwatch. I've played Overwatch since like when it was
Okay,
at
guys,
season four,
I'll be back.
what you go do you I do. So I was a very avid fan of Overwatch way back in 2018. This was around the time when this was actually around the time when season 14, no, not season 14, season 8 came around. And I was playing around with Reinhardt. I was a diehard Reinhardt main. And I played had a pocket Genji just in case. I like ninjas. You like ninjas? I like ninjas. Ninjas are cool. Although, yeah. I like tanks. Like I like buff. I like buff. I like buff stuff. And so like, I like I like things with huge HP bars because, you don't die as quickly as most other people. You're not squishy, right? Tanks are the way to go. Yeah, you just take everything in the face. I don't know. I like tanks. Tanks. I think my obsession with tanks began when I started playing World of Warcraft. Oh, those were some good times. I played as a Tauren paladin, man, and I could not get off. I could not get off the race. Like I was Tauren, baby, man. I was Red Bull for life, man.
I think
Just
people in
like
the chat
smack.
might gaslight me, but I've never played World of Warcraft,
You never played
Dota,
World of
or
Warcraft?
yeah, League of Legends.
You never played League of
Yeah.
Legends?
But I've
Don't
played ML, so I heard it's the same
do
concept.
not play League of Legends, man. I'm warning you for
I've
your
never played that game, so
I'm warning you for your own good. People ask you, "Hey, you want to play League of Legends?" You tell them no. They're a bad influence. I know that because I'm a bad influence. Do not play League. It will take away your hours, and ranked is as disappointing as it can get.
but 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 you're a true Filipino when you play Dota, bro.
Oh yeah,
Like,
we love it.
Dota
Dota is definitely
some
like OG people, OG gamers know Dota. Like not even Dota
like
2,
okay,
like
that has
actual
when
Dota.
we
Like,
had those like PC places here. Oh my god. Once you walk in there, it's like all Filipinos just playing Dota.
bro,
And some like Koreans, as well.
it like now it's oh, for real?
Which one?
T1. Oh boy. What an interesting day to be a T1 fan.
One.
Oh.
Speaking of damn Cartoon Network though,
Yeah.
rest in peace.
My heart, and when I saw the announcement. I mean, they're not dead, but like,
Warner Bros. Yeah, took
they're
over, but
like they're assimilated into Warner Bros.
yeah, no.
And so
Basically, Warner Bros. Owns Cartoon Network.
yeah, so pretty sure it's not even gonna be under Cartoon Network. It's
Yeah.
gonna have a different channel name,
Ah,
probably a
dude, no,
different
bro.
line,
No.
with a different lineup.
No.
So it kind of makes you wonder what's the like for like,
Dude, instead of it being kids next door, adults next door or some shit,
bro.
Hell no, bro. I ain't watching that.
Hey,
I want the OG.
actually though, if Next Door had a spin-off series that based it off of
Like the new multiverse though.
the undercover teens that didn't get decommissioned after
Oh yeah, 'cause
13.
there was a lot.
Dude, there was
Yo, that's a what the hell, bro?
See, I would be down if they had that.
That's
But
like
because
that's a good theory though.
here's the thing. Kids Next Door, the creators of Kids Next Door were actually supposed to be planning a season two. They were
Yeah.
supposed to be planning a new,
Yeah.
not necessarily a new season. They were planning to do, a spin-off
Yeah.
of Kids
Yeah.
Next Door, and I think it was based off of Nigel Uno's quest. So it still follows number one, but this was the scene where Nigel Uno gets commissioned to
With the
uh
press, like the big
in
boss.
no
Yeah.
in space.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
So he
okay.
get he his mission is to go to space, like space base. I forgot what I was told. But the concept of the spin-off was very interesting because now Nigel Uno actually goes heel in this one.
Yeah.
Like he slowly turns heel. And I want to see how that plays out. I mean, I'm okay if Warner does it for good. At least though, it wasn't taken over by Disney.
Yo, doesn't it be taking so much?
Right?
Like, like, oh my god, to the MCU people in the chat, I'm sorry, but F Disney. F in the chat for Disney, man.
Oh
Like,
man.
they ruined everything.
So no. And I actually I'm okay. Like actually okay with Warner Bros
I mean,
taking
yeah, we
over
grew up with Warners. I mean, Looney Tunes,
because
a lot of
also
things.
they brought back Animaniacs, and that was under
Yeah,
Warner.
yeah,
And like, I love how they still retain I love that how they still retain their old
yeah,
antics,
they did. Yeah,
and they still they bring in their spin with some new stuff. Like
true.
when they had there was that one clip where they showed Wacko looking at instructions for a medicine, right? So it's like, take one tablet and drink with water. So legit, he looks at it, right? He takes a tablet,
Oh yeah,
not the pill tablet. He takes like an actual
yeah, that
tablet.
tablet,
He swallows
tablet.
it down and then he drinks it with water. I'm like, yep, this is my type of humor.
Oh God, man.
I miss that. I miss, like, see, it's nice that they brought it back because it's a good example of like bringing back a spin-off and like taking like in addition to trying to attract a new audience, like they
True.
also maintain their old audience base. So it's like it's a hit of nostalgia, right? It's a hit of nostalgia right from the get go, right from the very start of it all. It's nice. It's a breath of fresh air. But
Any, anybody in the chat? What you guys grew up watching? Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network? I grew up Cartoon Network, bro. Like,
I
but then some I would be watching like Nickelodeon because of SpongeBob and stuff like that. But Cartoon Network was the shit, bro.
So from age 1 to age 5, like I grew up watching Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. So I remember shows like The Angry Beavers. I remember watching SpongeBob. I remember watching dude, there was a lot of shows I watched back in the days. But you know what the crazy part was? Like my parents wanted me to focus more on education. They didn't want me to be too consumed into cartoons.
Yeah, true.
So you know what they did?
But we still grew up with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Here's what they did though. Because every time I go on the TV and I start going through the channels, my parents had this trick because Cartoon Network was channel 51. Cartoon Network was channel 51, and then Nickelodeon was channel 26. Like Type F beefs know that these are the channels that we use.
OG.
The OGs know. So the crazy part was my parents would block out channel 26 and they would block out channel 51.
51, yeah.
So every time I go 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, right? So it's like it's ABS CBN, TFC 22, the Chinese C CC CTV 23.
That weather
Uh,
channel too, the forecast.
24 was 24 was the Korean channel, and then 25 was ABC.
Yeah.
26 was like 26 didn't pop up when I was scrolling through the channels. I couldn't put down 26
Cause it
on my
blocked it off. Yeah.
no, because my parents had the remote at all times. They hid the remote from me, so I had to like manually press through each channel, and I could not find it. But they didn't take out channel 12, and channel 12 was where KQED was,
Oh
and
yeah.
and that was
Oh yeah.
yeah, bro. So I ended up watching like so a lot of my childhood was based off of PBS Kids. And the sad part
Oh
about it is
yeah.
I could only watch the like they were my only cartoon base like from 3 p.m. all the way to 5 p.m. After that they went off to do their own they went off to do their own thing. Uh, it was I don't know. Channel Channel 16 for the late night sneak peek. Oh,
Oh god. Yeah.
I was like, man, that was like when you like I didn't realize the reason why we didn't have channel 16 all the way to channel 20 was because those
Yes.
were premium
Yeah.
channels. Like you had to pay extra to get those channels. So I didn't
Yeah.
know
True.
like I didn't know about HBO. I didn't know about Cinemax. Then and then when what was that? When MCV broadband had their promotion
Oh yeah.
where they did the cable TV plus where they did the cable TV plus internet.
Oh yeah. Yeah. True. Yeah.
That's when they offered channel 16 through channel 20. So in Hopwood I was like, okay, I'm very curious.
Is that company still here?
Huh?
MCV
No, it's actually so
or
here we're gonna go down memory lane, ladies and gents.
we're going back to like 2004
Because
or five?
MCV cable started off was originally based in the Nara building or also
Yeah,
no,
I think so. Yeah.
I still call it the Nara building, right? And so like that was where you would essentially like this is where essentially you would go to pay your cable and stuff, right? And so when MCV broadband started coming along in 2017, that was when they started promoting their broadband plus cable bundle.
Yeah. True.
And you know, the idea of having cable internet was good because you know you had stuff in the States like Comcast that were pretty decent in terms of like getting cable connections. But you know, oddly enough, it did not work too well here
Yeah.
because it was all but slow. Like it was so slow. I tried to watch a YouTube video and it would end up like it would end up buffering every single time. Like when I was when we were on ITN broadband, like I would watch Naruto episodes on YouTube,
Oh yeah, that ass. Yeah.
buttery smooth connection, man. I missed that. I missed that moment. And it's like you know you know your old school when you start watching Naruto episodes like in parts. So it's like it's
Yeah.
like episode 100 part 1,
Yeah.
episode 100 part 2,
I'll be like that. Yeah. Before.
and episode 100 part 3 cuz this was at a time when like YouTube videos would last like you would usually see like no video lasting more than 10 minutes.
True. Yeah.
No
Yeah.
nothing more than an hour. We didn't have that stuff. In fact, if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll notice that we're actually we're actually already on the first hour of this we're actually on the first hour of this podcast.
Yeah.
Which is pretty wild if you think about it. But still, it's on economy mode, don't worry.
But like, yeah, back then it was just like, I guess you're watching like one episode for what, like 3 minutes, you know?
That's I legit I legit changed it from blue. Right.
That's kind of weird.
No, because like I was using
Yeah,
like
right.
I used the aircon remote. You
That's
heard
not,
me, right?
that's not even a light, bro.
Bro,
I think
it's
like,
Halloween,
oh,
guys.
shit. Yo, somebody clip that.
Like, bro,
That's Jeffrey Dahmer fucking with us.
bro, don't even start.
What you got, Jeffrey? I'm just kidding. Don't.
I was like, why are you trying to tag you, Jeffrey Dahmer?
Bro, it did it again.
I kid you not. This is the aircon remote, right?
It.
Wait.
What the?
Okay. This is the remote for the lights. Right? Right? So, bruh. Hold up.
I did change the light again, bro.
How the hell does it
What
change the light?
What the fuck?
Bro, this is my aircon remote. This is my remote for the lights.
I think we're getting hacked. Live getting hacked, bro. That would be crazy.
Bro. That's some next level weird stuff, man. I'm like, what the hell is this? I need to recuperate from all this because I'm like, I cannot for the life of me understand how this is a thing right now.
It's Halloween. It's October.
I know it's Halloween. Well, it's October. It's not Halloween yet. Let's not get too carried away now, my friend. What were we talking about again? Oh, infrared. I forgot about that.
Infrared. I guess.
I mean, yeah, but, infrared technology responds to. I mean, it does have a laser here, so.
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh. But you're right. Right. The inside island art.
He's so smart.
Or she. Or they. No judge.
Go judge, bro.
Yeah. Be open. Anyway,
Oh, yeah, and
what were we talking about though?
just Cartoon Network in general, MCV. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We were talking about the history of MCV broadband and how like it had really bad internet connection. Like you could not watch like for a while because I was really into Naruto Shippuden. I stopped after a while because I could not I couldn't stand the buffering on YouTube. So I ended up just watching TV. My parents didn't start giving me the remote until like after fifth grade.
Oh yeah.
And I was
MCV.
like,
Yeah, that's the one in 360 back then. I think.
yeah,
right?
that was the that was the
No,
second.
but I think now people don't really watch cable. You know,
No, they
unless it's just the news or like a pay-per-view kind of thing. Like if there's
no.
fights.
But
or
we do have cable TV. It's under
I know, yeah.
it's under Docomo now.
Now we have like what, Netflix, Hulu, HBO, or like online now for streaming. So I guess people don't really watch.
I heard
TV like
Hulu is like
that.
more on the high end compared to Netflix. Like,
Yeah,
you
in
pay-
a way, yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I know Disney Plus.
But I like documentaries in like Netflix.
You know,
Pretty interesting.
I would consider actually watching more Netflix. For a while, I had a Crunchyroll subscription
Oh,
just because I wanted to watch anime straight in my living room.
speaking of like Netflix, rest in peace to Hagrid, man. The actor who played as Hagrid, bro. Harry Potter was the shit, you know.
Man,
If anybody in the chat watches Harry Potter, you guys are the best. The OGs.
we were actually just talking about this earlier. On
Yeah, dude, Harry Potter is a really good classic to watch in like December, bro. It gives you that really December-y kind of vibe, you know.
Well, that's because every time they
And
play,
Halloween too, you know.
because they always have a Halloween scene and a Christmas scene, like the Winter Ball and the Goblet of Fire.
Yeah, perfect.
That was nice. I like that one.
I remember when I was young before. There a real school of that, you know, like Hogwarts.
I mean, you can dream. I remember watching the first. I remember watching the first one, the Sorcerer's Stone, and I was like, we went on a field trip that day. Oh, it was nice. We all went to the movie theaters. We were all watching, and those field trips where you get on the bus and
Yeah.
you're not going to school. You're going straight somewhere else. I miss field trips. Those are fun.
That still a thing?
Well, with the current scene right now, PSS actually has made optional to wear masks
Oh,
on
during like
campus.
field trips.
So, in terms of field trips, I'm pretty sure now like field trips are field trips haven't been happening, but it could happen.
Well, my favorite one, like back then when I was young, was Botanical Garden, bro.
Oh, bro,
Dead
botanical. Like I
ass.
remember getting on
Yeah,
the
you ever
jack.
tried taking photo of that big fish I don't know if it was a fish though.
Dude, they had
Was it a fish? I don't know.
for
bro.
me. All I remember was the giant crab.
There. Okay, yeah, that crab. Yeah.
Dude, I was scared. I was legit scared of
I
that
wasn't
crab
scared,
when I was a kid.
I was like, bro.
I was like, bro, that thing's gonna attack me because I'm like a small kid. That thing's a big thing with pinchers.
It's kind of sad how they had to close it down though, Botanical Garden, man.
Yeah, it is quite unfortunate.
But that was a really good like tourist spot, and also like for.
I mean, the
for
Saipan
kids.
Zoo was also another really good one
Yeah,
too.
but
I miss.
here's the thing that freaks me out. Like, how the hell did they take care of those animals, bro? Because like, we live in a pretty humid area, bro. So,
What?
like, I remember the lion though. Goddamn, bro.
We had a lion?
Yeah.
What?
Bro.
We had a lion?
Yeah.
Legit?
Straight up, yeah.
On God.
Yo, in the chat, anybody in the chat, we had a lion at Taipan Zoo, right?
We had
like,
snake.
I don't know about snakes though.
I saw.
I know we had brown cheese snakes.
They had a preserved brown tree snake in a jar. It was a dead one, but
Oh yeah, we had a gorilla. Yeah,
They
yeah,
had
of
a
course,
gorilla?
yeah.
dude, my memory of
Yeah,
my memory of the
yeah,
Saipan
so
Zoo
this
was
is the
a,
funny
was a
part.
big
I
blur.
remember I took a field trip right when I was young, and then this is the funny part. As the zookeeper was telling us, oh yeah, the lion might pee in random, but like it's gonna pee at you.
Oh,
So,
what?
yeah, literally,
Are you for real?
he's like, I was like, oh shit,
Freaking golden
Jesus
shower or what?
Christ. But yeah, Saipan Zoo was.
So there was a lion. The gorilla.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man, that sucks, man. Like good things here come to like close, man. Like how I had to end, and stuff.
I know it's an unfortunate thing to happen when
Like I know I didn't grow up seeing the mall here, the La Fiesta,
La Fiesta,
but
bro.
imagine, dude, like they brought that shit back up, bro.
I grew up in the era of La
like
Fiesta,
dead
man.
ass, bro.
I remember we would go there on like very certain occasions when I was a kid. And of all the places I remembered very well, it was without a doubt the Fun Zone, which was an arcade that we had, like a legit go-to arcade that had all the arcade games. That had all the arcade games at their disposal. They had That was when I first got introduced into fighting games like Virtual Fighter, Tekken, oh, and Street Fighter 2. They also had that. So they also had this one game. It was on a big TV, and they had those guns. So the game was
Oh, those.
this game. The game it was called House of the Dead. And that game gave me nightmares, man, when I was a kid. Because you would see random like people just like walking up to stuff like that, and then you would have to shoot them. I saw zombies walking, like they had a human body but they had a dog for a head.
Oh god.
I'm like, God.
Dude, imagine like you could like go back in time and just like go back to like the days of like in the 90s of how Saipan was, bro.
I think I would. It would be nice to reminisce back into those days. I think about it a lot quite more
Like
often than not.
like example DFS, bro. That freaking panda every time you walk in.
Dude,
Yo.
I bet you people don't like people. It's sad now because when Hard Rock used to be with
Yo, yeah, Hard
DFS,
Rock
dude,
though.
like people
I
will
remember the coloring book.
they had the coloring book.
Yeah.
Oh, the one for DFS,
Yeah, no,
bro.
for Hard Rock. Remember when you dine in Hard Rock? They give you like a coloring book,
Oh,
like
bro,
for
they had
kids.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, bro.
I didn't even know that.
They did, yeah.
Dead ass for real.
Yeah, they did.
God darn.
Yeah, they did. Like so like I think Hard Rock had a thing like if you had kids, like instead of them being bored, they give them like coloring stuff, you know.
DFS had a mini arcade on the bottom though. I remember because
Oh yeah.
they had the jet ski game.
Yeah,
in
dude.
the-
Yeah, shit us crayons, bro. Their crayons suck though. But their food was good.
I'll-
Dude, like sometimes like when you're coloring the crayon just breaks.
It's like when you're a kid. When you're a kid,
No,
it's a
but
fun experience.
here's the funny thing. Whoever said that's a shitty ass crayon, it was. Bro, that crayon was so dry, bro. Like
oh,
dry,
it's
dry.
not. It's
like,
not. It's not even the
like,
wax on crayon.
yeah, like Sahara Desert dry, bro.
bro, like you have to like press really hard just to get the color in.
And it's a trip too when they had the coloring stuff because like you're eating, but then you just want to color, you know. So it's like,
Yeah, as a kid, I didn't mind too much. As I like the I like the concept, but like when you get older and you look at the price for Hard Rock, you're like, are you here, dude? I was like, frick, man, a burger costs $20, man.
true. But I miss like the old times, you know, in Saipan, bro.
Yeah.
Or what we had before, man.
Do you remember? There was back when I was a kid. I remember there was a small arcade in DFS. They had two. One was the jet ski game, so they had a legit jet ski, and you
Oh,
would
that- yeah,
ride
yeah,
on
yeah,
ride
yeah,
on
yeah,
you
yeah,
would
that-
ride on that
Yeah,
jet
I
ski.
remember. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, it was fun. And then they had two small stations that were under Looney Tunes. So
Yeah,
they had that game where you would put the colors onto the it was like a digital coloring book for
bro.
at the time.
Capital Bowling, dog. God damn.
Oh,
That was the shit.
dude, Capital Bowling was a throwback, man. And I remember having like
Oh yeah, Paseo too, bro. I remember, yeah, when the old street market was there.
dude, man,
Like, okay, so like, dude, I just remember this like when I was like elementary and junior high, you know, when Paseo was like the live scene every Thursday night, bro.
yeah,
That's when you're like in your junior high years,
like
like
it was
when you're like, especially when you're talking to like a girl you like, hey, let's meet here. I'll
I was
buy
like,
you
oh,
some
yeah,
barbecue, some $5 choice. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying?
bro.
That's when back then we flexed with a $5 choice. Like, oh, shit.
It's like, bro, you
yo, on God, bro.
God, man.
And then that like that area where I think like I used to see you now. That was like the area you would see like, you know, kids at like your age back then when you were in junior high, and like there were like couples like that,
Bro.
and you know, and also that surf shop, the one that was there.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, that surf shop,
bro,
oh my
they had a
God.
lot of shops.
They had a lot of like dope
And-
ass shops, bro.
And they had a fountain that worked.
yeah, surprisingly, yeah. But then now it's like, oh, everything looks shit, you know.
Well,
Like walking down the Paseo now is like, oh, dead.
actually, originally, back in the late back in the early
Can't
18
forget about Subway too in Paseo, dog.
Bro. So back in the early 80s, that strip where Paseo is wasn't actually supposed to be wasn't supposed to be a walkway. That was actually a road.
yeah, but I think when they had street market there every Thursday. It's just like,
Yeah. So
oh,
they were proposed. I don't know if you're. I don't know if you've heard about the news recently, but so they're working on a revitalization project for Garepan at the moment, and they're starting. They're planning to turn. Uh, they were planning to turn the strip down Paseo de Marianas into a road again, which I think would help alleviate the traffic. But I do look forward to seeing what they plan to do with this revitalization project, because a lot of the structures are old and really worn out, and like this new take on it would definitely make Garpan look a lot nice. Like,
dude, I just wish like they brought back like a lot of things, bro. Like street market, man, every Thursday. You know, I mean, we still have Sabalu Market. You know, not to be wrong with that, but damn.
actually, that's a pretty valid point too. But yeah, I 5 to 7 years. Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
if they bring back. Yeah, I agree. If
On
they bring
God,
if they
bro.
bring if they
Yeah.
bring back street market into the Paseo area, like it would definitely cause a lot it would definitely bring a lot more traffic. And like no, I was like there'll be a lot, not, I don't mean traffic in a negative sense, but like traffic in a more positive
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
perspective. Cuz like the one good thing that I feel like one good thing that Street Market did was that it promoted other shops alongside the area, because you could walk around the
Yeah,
area,
yeah.
and you would stop by shops that you never visited before,
True,
and you
yeah.
would you would essentially. Oh,
Wow, that's nice.
I do
Wow.
Article 12.
Eh.
That is interesting.
But dude, yeah, I'd agree with what this person said, bro. 5 to 7 years, dude. I want street market to
Oh,
be back
that's
to
my
where the original
that's my
place is,
that's my boy
bro.
Pretty Teddy.
Yes,
She's
sir.
just upstairs.
Well, better Teddy come down here and be in the podcast.
Actually, you want to join us for the podcast? I know it's kind of last minute, but
Can talk about what you're just telling us right now.
actually, this is a good time to. This is actually a good time to go straight into a.
Well, we're inviting you now, bro. We even got some jelly beans if you want.
You want to come down now?
But yeah, dude, Teddy, you make sense, dude. 5 to 7, yes, I'd agree with you, my guy. I'd agree with you, my guy.
For anyways, shout out to Teddy. Welcome back. Welcome back again. All right. So, yeah, ladies and gents, peeps of the stream, we're gonna go straight. We're gonna go take a quick. We're gonna take a quick break, and then we'll be back with some more. With some more vibing down here in the bucket den. So don't touch that dial. We'll be back soon. Stay groovy on, and we'll be back. said, yo, here we go. Get this man to the fucking dead says, yo, kick it up, jet here on the mic, yo, we gonna go sick with some bars, not tonight, yo, pass it down the mic, not the mom, yo, what you got?
Not to me, hey, we be session with the podcast, talking about conspiracy theories, anime games, what you think of. Hey, I don't need to know what I'm saying. Just go with the free flow.
Yeah, two fellows here from the 670. Welcome to the show. All right, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, here we go. All right, ladies and gents, we're starting back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, ladies and gents, here's on the stream. Back, guys again for tuning in. We covered a lot of heavy stuff and some lighthearted stuff.
Yeah,
In
true.
tonight's stream. It was kind of all over the place,
I
but
like some nostalgic too as well.
oh yeah,
Yes, sir.
I feel like talking about moments of nostalgia really gives off that sentimental feeling, you know.
Miss
That you
Bubblegum.
oh
Oh.
I was actually out this morning with some friends because they had a birthday sesh, right? So they were asking me uh uh so we were at the Kili bar in Hyatt, right? And so I saw some really so I was asking I was asking them like it, it just became like the conversation the entire night. I was like the entire day I was like, you guys know what gabagool is?
What?
Gabagool.
Gobble-
Yeah, gabagool.
what
Yeah, gabagool.
the heck is that?
Okay. It's weird, but it rolls off the tongue. You ever watch The Sopranos?
Oh, bro, no.
Okay, so the Sopranos like really old school,
I might get
TV show.
gaslighted into this, but no, I would never watch it.
The Sopranos, Tony Soprano. Oh man. So Tony Soprano had this meme. There's this meme that went on like for, back in the early 2000s, where like, because one of the things he loved to eat was gabagool, and gabagool is a type of thin meat.
Oh, okay.
It's a thinly sliced meat, salted. And you know how there's a lot of like you ever ate at Giovanni's?
I think so.
Yeah, so they would usually have like really thinly sliced meat
Okay.
paired alongside with cheese. It was one of those types of meats that you would see on a charcuterie.
Oh,
Wait, sorry, I take that back. Charcuterie board.
Okay.
Charcuterie board.
Okay.
I think it became an entire trend when people started calling it carcucci board.
Charcuterie board.
Carcucci.
Charcuterie.
Shout out to Otakoyaki, man. It was like take a French word and turn it into something even more interesting. Carcucci. Carcucci. You like carcucci?
That sounds kind of funky because it will throw people off. Like they're gonna be like, "What do you mean by coochie or something?" You know, like
No, but like legit though. The actual name is called charcuterie.
charcuterie.
Yeah, charcuterie.
That sounds like
But I can't blame her because it's a very hard word to pronounce. It's
yeah, true.
it derives from it derives from the French word from the French. And you know, English is a language where it has borrowed many languages from other nations. French being one of them, which is why it's kind of weird sometimes. A lot of the pronunciations that we have uh are non phonetic. Basically, what that means is if you take a word and you spell it, sometimes it's not pronounced the way that it is spelled.
Yeah, true.
Like
Because there's
okay.
like different meanings to it too.
Yeah.
Like take for example, like Filipinos and Chamorros were like kind of like, but then they have a different meaning to them. You know, weird, right? So it's like it's crazy how like languages could be a trip. You know,
Yeah.
like in one country, this word means to them like God,
Hmm.
and then in your language that means like a slipper or some shit. You know?
Yeah. I think a lot about like the ooh, no, that's that. I'm trying to think of a word that's similar to that. Oh yes, how could I forget? Baka.
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
In Filipino, that means like like cow
Yeah.
or meat. You know.
Yeah. But if you say baka in Japan,
It means like.
that means you're stupid.
Yeah.
El estúpido.
Yeah.
Man, that reminds me of this other guy would would like I like watching informational TikToks. Like there's this guy on TikTok. His name is uh Rude Boy Brody, and like he would talk about like famous people back in the day, and he would explain to them. But if I told you that Princess Diana was had that dog in her, and like she would talk about some of the most badass things that she did during her time. Like like dang, she can run fast, man. 4.4 seconds.
Dude, I mean, like, I would say the baddest person too was Queen Elizabeth, bro.
Queen Elizabeth.
That motherfucker be the goat, bro. No
Oh,
lie, she be the goat. Oh, cause like imagine like she saw shit from the 90s to like present, like now, bro.
no way.
Yeah, dude.
On God.
She was still queen like in the 90s, dog, until 20 till now. Well, before she
Till
passed,
20
but,
till now.
like that's crazy, dude.
Oh man.
Like imagine being her, bro, and you see like shit progress in your freaking country, bro.
Oh.
She went from black and white film to like HD cinematic film, you know, and that's some crazy stuff, bro.
You know, when I think about that,
but
like,
have you heard of like theories about her though? Like
yeah,
some
well,
crazy plot twist.
I've heard about the conspiracy the conspiracy in regards to regards to Princess Diana. That one.
Yeah, that one was scary though. But there's that theory like how Queen Elizabeth died though.
Okay.
It was actually in one of the Simpsons
Oh boy.
episode.
Oh,
You saw
no.
that one, right?
I was like, I heard about that one,
Where
but
there was like
I
that
don't.
small flyer and it had like the date of when she was born and then when she'll die. Dude, they like Simpsons. Simpsons is kind of, you know, theories and stuff.
I mean, whatever they're able to predict, it does have a harrowing effect that each of the episodes kind of kind of kind of gets to the point where like they predict real life events.
I mean, like, look, they predicted COVID.
They
They
predicted.
predicted Trump's death, but it never happened. But
No. Yeah. I mean, there's still gonna be a fallacy behind it. I still think like it's just a matter of coincidence.
true.
Nostradamus was a prime example
Yeah.
of a person who was able to predict many things that were supposed to happen in the future, but in reality did not happen in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, like, okay, I don't know, bro. There's a lot of conspiracy theories out there, you know, that could really just like
Oh, without a
make you
doubt.
think about life and stuff. You know,
I think about
like the one I saw on TikTok right now was about birds, bro. No, and I was talking about
the fact that New York does not have birds, or they don't believe that
no,
birds exist.
they believe that birds in general were created by the government.
What?
Yeah. So the reason why we had COVID was, or like we had quarantine, right, and stuff like
Right,
that
right.
was they had to recharge the birds, like put batteries in them again, and you know,
Bro,
like that ass, bro. That one threw me off guard, bro. Like straight up, bro, threw me off guard. I was
For-
just like, the hell?
I what?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
They have to recharge the bird.
Yeah, dude, it's just stupid, bro. But
What the stupidest theory I've heard.
and I don't know if you know that. I think now the one that's trending in like TikTok too is this YouTuber named Sneeko.
Nico.
Yeah, where his YouTube channel got banned. And,
Oh, I heard about that.
yeah.
What was the reason why his YouTube channel got
Because
banned?
this guy has the answers, bro. Like he had like the way he talks, bro. it makes sense, but he kind of overdid it to the point where it's just too much. And
Also,
literally, YouTube is like, nah, you ain't with that shit already.
like, in what way would he? In what way would you say
I mean,
he kind of?
Sneeko is more in like the relationship wise, and then he also talked about like politics and stuff. So he kind of like overdid it to the
Oh,
point where his channel had to be banned.
not bad.
Yeah, it was that bad.
But like people talk about politics with like, and it's still the free it's still we still have the freedom of oh no,
Yeah,
but wait.
like I don't know. I'm not really into politics, guys, but
No, I'm not into politics either.
yeah,
Or like here in this channel we try to stray away from
yeah,
politics. I mean, I like to have I like to keep I like to maintain a neutral point of view when it comes to it, because I don't think we should be tied to one political part. I don't think we should be tied to one political party. That's like
true.
right. But yeah, Sneeko though. That's kind of interesting that he kind of went out of the way. But did YouTube actually have like a reasoning why they banned his account?
Honestly, dude, I'm gonna try to look into that. But like, yeah, his account is no longer in YouTube.
I mean, there are lines of code where where they explicitly mention that certain channels can be removed without reason.
Yeah, true.
And while I do find that suspicious at times, because that means that even they could have a like, I feel like when that is part of a clause, like I feel like it opens way to hidden agendas,
True.
like if they don't like a person, they can just remove them right then and there,
For real.
right? Without question. Which still boggles me, like in terms of how which remember Dr. Disrespect?
Yeah, where he got banned.
Yeah, he got banned off of Twitch. It, and for because he was one of the biggest one
He
of the
was,
biggest
man. He was.
streamers.
He even had his own game too.
He had a game?
Yeah.
For real?
It was actually like a third person kind of shooting game. So,
Really?
yeah. Crazy
I mean,
how this guy did progress.
it's interesting how many content creators have their own it's interesting how many content creators have their own video game now.
Yeah, dude.
PewDiePie
But
has
like,
a
especially too, these big like content creators too on Twitch, especially when they get banned, it's just like kind of heartbreaking.
yeah.
Oh, speaking of, what do you think about that girl Nadia?
Nadia.
Yeah, like she was the main topic on Twitch and also TikTok.
For real?
Yeah, because apparently she was using aim hacks in Call of Duty.
Oh.
So and they had like the FaZe members view her stuff and like that.
Was she a member of FaZe?
No, I don't think she wasn't.
Oh, okay.
But
But
yeah,
so they had FaZe members like verify her.
and she had her movement. If you look at her like clips, bro, you're just like, what the shit is she on?
Like
But
she has
like,
really steady aim.
dude, but like when I was watching like her clips, Loki, when she ADSs or when she aims, it locks. So it'd be like, is she wall hacking? Is she, stuff? And I think when the new Modern Warfare 2 came out, right, the beta, when she got invited into it,
Really?
but when if you saw her like her stream, her aim sucked ass, bro.
Like
Like,
on an actual like on
yeah,
actual,
bro, like dead ass, it sucked ass. So everybody, it was like a big ass controversy with her, bro, like to the gaming community. So it was like, it was just like, you really cheating or she's just doing this shit for clout, That's
Mm.
And then here's the thing, Tim the Tapman reacted to her videos, right? She had one gun that had Damascus already.
Huh?
Yeah.
Isn't
But here's the thing. These guys could download this thing. It unlocks like all camo weapons, bro. But yeah. So instead of you just grinding, bro, you actually can get this stuff. But I don't recommend anybody doing it, but
but yeah, because I know that the Damascus is one of the hardest guns to get. One of the hardest guns to
and
get in the
Tim the
game.
Time Man has it, you know? And so he was like, how the hell did she get a Damascus already, Stuff like that. Because she went to her loadout, but her loadout was just a regular Uzi until she did something real quick and then it became a Damascus. Like, what the fuck?
That sounds like some
Right?
that sounds like some hacking shit,
Yeah,
man.
so exactly. So it's just like, what the hell? But like that's the thing I hate now in like the like gaming side, bro. It's just like
I was like ethical.
hackers just ruins everything. Man.
I do agree. Hackers definitely ruins the experience. I know this because well you know how I said I hate playing League of Legends.
Yeah,
I took
that's the thing.
I took a break from the I took a break from playing League of Legends because like cause I played it religiously. Like I would play at least two sessions a night in ranked.
Yeah.
And this one night I was playing ranked. I noticed a very strange pattern that was going on because what happened was every time I get stuck in a lane, I would have a Yumi as support. Now the problem here is that this player, every time I get partnered up with this player, he they would essentially stand there, do nothing, steal kills, and also feed themselves to the, like intentionally feed themselves to the team.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, it's a they're there to grief the entire experience, and so like, and I was like, you know what, this is just one experience. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get the same one. And then I played I played another game of ranked, and the same thing happened. Yumi, I played with a Yumi bot. Still did the same thing. Still did their own thing. Wandering around doesn't help the team. Gets themselves killed. You see them with like zero kills, 16 deaths, 27 deaths, and zero assists. Like these guys are intentionally feeding the game.
Yeah.
And I was like, third one, I was like, man, there's no way this can happen.
And also now too, like people would be selling their own accounts.
That's the other thing that
That's
I
the other
find.
thing I hate, bro.
Like
Especially especially in PUBG. So shout out to my two homies that I play with, Jarek and Aaron. You guys are the best. But
I'm pretty sure they're
PUBG now sucks. It's still a good game, but overall, dude, it's crazy with hackers, bro. Like sometimes we'd be, like with good gamers, right? And then we die to some hackers.
Right.
And I shit you not, sometimes their level is so low, bro, and we'd be like, how the hell did he headshot me like that? You know what I'm
Like
saying?
you queue in a lobby and you see a bunch of like level
and then
ones.
some would be higher levels because that other person probably sold their account to this person. But this person's like, oh, I'm gonna use that account to act like I'm good at this, but I'm actually hacking in the low. It's just like, oh shit. I think PUBG still needs to fix with like that.
What's your take on Smurf accounts?
Oh, like, I mean, I've had one of my clan members, because this was when I was like into COD Mobile, right? This motherfucker had like 5 accounts, bro.
5 accounts.
But it's mainly to just grind on some weapons and stuff like that.
Mm.
So it's just like, how the hell do you like
juggle all of them around?
Yeah, dude, like that's a lot of money you're spending too for like battle pass or something, like.
Yeah, that's what I would think. Oh,
I would never, maybe like I would have another account just to like troll people,
As
but other than that, I wouldn't have an account to like hack or like scam people. So it's like
I have when I play gotcha games, like I tend to have 2 accounts. I have one that's free to play, and then if I really like the game, I may
the other account for that game.
I was like, I pay to win. there was one point where I was really into Mobile Legends,
Ooh.
and I bought characters and skins.
Even that game too had a lot of hackers, which was
Oh yeah,
kind of odd.
yeah, man.
And I'm not gonna lie. There's even mobile games too have hella hackers, man.
Oh yeah, they're susceptible to they're without a doubt susceptible to hackers. But
Like
like, what was this? I had like my in my experience when I was playing Mobile Legends, my dumbass forgot to link my accounts. So
yeah.
all the data that I had, man, I
Oh, you
made,
lost it or
bro, I
something.
lost
Yeah.
it. Even the things that I paid for, I lost it, man.
Dude,
I was
that's
like,
gonna be like the toughest thing when you lose like so much data off of your hardworking stuff, bro. It's just like, oh god, now I gotta restart too.
I'm
You
like this.
know?
See, this is why I prefer playing on PC or console,
Yeah.
because you don't have to worry about that. It's linked to your account. If you don't remember, that's, I think, if anything, if you have a mobile gaming account, make sure that you link your social. Make sure that you link at least your email.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just to play it safe, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Because you never know when you're going maybe have two of them just in case. Because one, you could either get hacked, or two, you could probably forget your information. So at least you have a
True.
way to.
Yeah.
No, though it's a very interesting. It's a very interesting on how hackers have
Have a lot of yeah.
yeah.
True. But other than that, still the gaming community still builds up, bro. It's not gonna die out just because of
No,
hackers,
I
man.
without a I without a doubt believe that the gaming community will continue to grow strong.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, yeah, hackers might ruin a lot of stuff, but still, we still don't give a damn about them, bro. Because those guys don't know how to work hard. You know,
Mm.
they just wanna yada 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 and stuff like that. So it's just like
Ah, hey Poison, what's good?
poison. What's
Oh.
up, buddy?
Speaking of Poison, did you know that Fidel Castro, right? One of the Cuban dictators,
Yeah.
right? As like people have tried to poison the hell out of him, from exploding seashells,
What the
to
fuck?
they tried poisoning his food and his drinks. They even
Uh-huh.
poisoned his cigar. People have tried to make at least 600 attempts to kill him,
Jesus.
and he still lived.
No, but like that as a like take it back to like the Egyptian time. The Egyptians
Hmm.
they actually had a poison tester.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Imagine that was your freaking job.
I was like, "Hi, what do you do?" "Oh, I test poison."
How are you still living? I
No,
don't know.
no, but surprisingly though, there are situations where people are actually immune to poison.
Yeah, because there's actually the difference between poison and venomous.
Hmm?
You know,
Poison and what?
venomous.
Venbus. What's that?
Like venomous.
Oh, venomous.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right, all right. The big debate between poisonous versus venomous, right? I believe, if you touch something poisonous, or if you touch something and it kills you, then it's poisonous. Yeah.
technically, no. I don't know, bro.
Because
I hate this kind of debate because like I for those two I think it's the same, but I know it's not.
no, because like if you look at spiders and snakes, they're venomous, because
Yeah, like the
in
Black
in
Widow. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
in order for them to kill you, they need to bite you in order to, well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Someone said something that
immune
type of
to certain types of poisons though. What's up, Clyde?
true. Yeah, true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See.
Like the puffer fish. That's a Japanese dish,
Right, right, right.
but still I wouldn't eat that, bro. Because it's like, what if it's my last meal or?
No, so the crazy part is, the puffer fish with the spikes, they're non-poisonous. But if you eat the puffer fish that does not have the
Oh yeah,
spikes,
true,
then
true.
it is poisonous.
I mean, yeah, because I know in Japan there's this dish. It's a sea snake. And you
Oh.
know how sea snakes are like
Yeah,
venomous. Yeah,
sea snakes are venomous.
these motherfuckers eat it like it's normal to them, bro. But
Oh.
I'm just like, the hell?
I probably
How
wouldn't.
do you eat that, bro? Are you immune to, like?
I mean, that's the same thing how I felt with the red snapper. People eat red snapper,
I mean, I heard it's like
but it
a
depends on
the
species,
size though.
the size and the species of the
Yeah,
red snapper. Oh, if you eat a certain part of the pufferfish. Okay.
yeah.
Thanks, Clyde. I know I can. No, I got you. Got me.
Wait, did you even try the puffer fish? Dang, dog. Tell us how did it taste? Was it good? Was it?
But yeah, some people actually have developed an immunity
Yeah, they have.
towards
Yeah.
poisonous stuff. Rasputin, I was actually watching a documentary on him recently, and the thing was like people would give him stuff like cyanide,
Jesus.
laced in his food,
Oh
laced
God.
in his
That
drink.
guy reminds me of that one dude where he takes like venomous and poisonous like insects or whatever, and then gets them like
Are you talking
you know
about
who that
Coyote?
yeah, that guy.
Was it Coyote Williams?
I
Jack
don't know his name, but he's
Coyote.
that white dude, no.
I'm like,
I'm just there watching him like
I remember when
this guy does more than jackass.
I'm like, I watched that dude, and I'm like, I'm just wincing in pain with him. Like,
I know jackass is funny, but this guy is serious. Like he
like
could just die in set or
was it Coyote?
live to tell the tale.
Coyote Peterson. There
Yeah,
we
that
go.
guy.
That's his name, Coyote Peterson. Yeah, the dude took a bullet and
Oh,
uh
dude, that one.
and like on the poison factor, it counts as one of the most painful.
Was that the one where he just like couldn't stop? Like,
Dude was sweating
yeah.
like for more than 2 hours, man.
Wasn't there one episode where he actually had a seizure?
there what?
I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, man. The dude like has so many stings from various different types of.
I bet you now that guy
insects.
got used to it. Like if he sees like a cobra, just bite him. Oh, nice. I've done this like 100 times already. So
I was like, to be immune to poison is
imagine him just taking a cobra and just does it in front of you. I'll be like, I'm gonna pass out, bro. Just right there, like, damn.
I would too, man. Freaking the black cobra,
And
the
then when I
black
wake up
mamba.
and he's still alive, I'll be like, how are you still alive, sir? It's been an hour.
Yeah, because cobras are known to strike fast, and they're known to strike hard.
Yeah.
Once they get that one bite in you, you have
Dude,
30
but
seconds.
have you seen how much like since they released? They like to do that with a jar.
Yeah,
Dude, that's a bro.
yeah.
It's like that. Like
Dude, it's
compared
like
to
they could probably fill it up to. This is for like one snake. No, you know what's crazy though? People actually drink snake venom.
Ugh.
I was like, they like Japan. They have for Japan has an
Okay,
alcohol drink
okay,
called the.
okay, get this. I have this Vietnamese friend. And they drink this alcohol that has the venomous snake in it. You know what I'm talking. I don't know if you've seen it, but
I've seen it. It's
it
like,
is fucking scary, bro. Cause like
did
I
they drink it
remember
in
he
front
was
of you?
like, "Hey, you want to try taking a shot?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And he's like, "Oh yeah, it has a little kick into it." And then I was like, "Okay."
Did you actually drink the shot?
Dude, I show you tonight. The shot bottle's like this big, bro.
Wait,
And
what?
all you could fucking see is a snake inside.
Did you say shot bottle?
Yeah, dude, it's like that big, bro.
What?
And there's a fucking cobra in it, bro.
Is it a?
It's dead, but
okay,
it's
okay.
like
I was about to say, I was
fucks
like,
with you, though. It's like it's not dead, you know.
it's like it just you open it, it's like
Well, that's one hell of a shot. Yeah, dude, I was just like he didn't really show me until when the bottle came. I was like, what the fuck is that? He's like, oh yeah, the Vietnamese tradition. It's like it's also too like in Thailand. They do these things with their Marines. Before you graduate, you have to actually eat the not eat, but like drink the cobra blood.
you drink cobra blood.
Yeah, it's like a ritual. I think every when you graduate from like Marine school.
Are you for real?
Yeah, Thailand Royal
Bruh.
Marines or something. Yeah, that's
That,
Pretty.
that's some hardcore shit, bro.
Yeah, dude.
For real, bro.
But yeah, going back to that shop, bro. That it was pretty good. It was like it was actually like a tequila kind of thing, but
Tequila.
yeah,
I like
I could never go with tequila, bro.
tequila
I
has a
can't.
very interesting kick.
I can't,
Tequila
bro.
has a very interesting kick to it. I don't. I personally do not like
That's
tequila.
why. That's why. Shout out to the girls out there that can handle tequila. You are the MVPs, bro. Like
That's like
straight up, bro.
that's like
Tequila is just
te- tequila shots are, bro. Tequila shots
nope.
are.
I'm a whiskey guy, so I love my whiskey.
I was like, I prefer whiskey myself.
Like old fashioned.
I like a good old. I
I
like a
mean,
good old
like
fashioned.
like growing up, it was just mixed. But now old fashioned is just more.
Yeah,
it has a good hit. You
it's
know.
like for me. What was it? What was the Valor has got to be
Valor
like
always.
one of my go to like whiskeys for sure. But it's on the higher it's on the higher end of
My go to before was Jameson and Proper 12.
huh?
Jameson and Proper 12.
Proper 12.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
McGregor is
Once you go
Mc-
once you drink Proper 12, you kind of feel like you're Irish.
I was like you kind of have that Irish
Yeah.
accent in you, yeah. I
Ew.
I tried to pull off an Irish accent in class, man, and I could not like it changes between Scottish, Australian, British, and
Oh, dude, but that's though. I tried moonshine.
huh?
Moonshine? Moonshine?
Moonshine,
Yeah, bro.
bro. That's
And I'm not talking about like Everclear or something. This is homemade
this is
stuff, dog.
this is 100,
Homemade shit, dog.
moonshine is like 100% alcohol,
Like 95, 99, bro. But this one was 95, bro.
95.
And these motherfuckers gave me like this much. Like this freaking much, bro. And I shit you not. Once it went down my system, I was like, damn, I just drank jet fuel. Because this motherfuckers, dude, how they presented me this, they put it on a spoon, right? And they're like, you want to see something? Yeah. They lit it up, bro. And it had like fire, dog. I'm just like,
Yeah, no, like
what the hell is that?
after 151 and one and Everclear, I'm like that's like injecting yourself with like raw.
Dude, but I give props to
rubbing
like
alcohol.
those rednecks that drink like hella moonshine though.
Dude, they could drink it straight
Off
from
of a freaking
straight from the bottle too.
It's not a bottle. It's actually that the one where you put gas. So it's the
Are you
yeah
serious?
they put it. That's how they put it with the yeah.
What the hell? No, I'm still.
But I think moonshine is still illegal though.
It's still illegal for
the
most.
stronger ones. So it's like
Of course, obviously, it's like moonshine. Moonshine has the potential to kill somebody if you're not if you don't treat it properly.
oh God, yeah.
Although, I was actually doing some history research on the prohibition laws.
Pause on that. I might take a leak real quick.
While we wait for our boy Jet. So,
Wait, in the chat though, anybody have a crazy drunk story? Cause my own is something else.
uh, uh, was it the prohibition law was a very interesting point in time in American history, and shout out to I gotta say uh shout out to what was that? Oversimplified. I've been watching a lot of my I've been watching a lot of my like some like whenever I'm doing chores and stuff like that. I usually have oversimplified videos playing while I'm folding the clothes or while I'm doing the laundry. And I found some very interesting stuff about the prohibition laws in the United States. So the prohibition law at the time, when it came to alcohol, people before prohibition became a thing in the in the early 1920s. Before then, like people could actually drink alcohol on the daily. Like people would actually like bring it to work. They would drink on the job. And the crazy part was that doctors actually recommend doctors at the time recommend would recommend alcohol as a medicine.
Yeah.
This was like pre. You ever you remember the do you remember the prohibition laws in the states?
Yeah, back then when they had that alcohol control tour back then,
Yeah,
so yeah,
so there was a there
that was crazy.
so there was
Actually, dude, I would want to go back to that era, dude, where
like
alcohol was like
pre prohibition or post or
when they
prohibition era.
banned alcohol,
Dude, man.
because a lot of people had hella techniques to sneak in alcohol.
Oh yeah.
Like I saw this one video where a guy made his heel toe of his shoe
Huh?
have like a small liquor bottle when you flip it like that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, dude.
What? That was like it had a flask.
Yeah, so it's like, what the hell?
I've heard of like people selling bottles of alcohol. No, it wasn't even bottles of alcohol. They sold juice, but they had a very specific warning, like during the Prohibition era, where it's like, do not leave it out for 20 days because it will turn into alcohol.
Yeah.
And so people like it was a very specific warning, and people bought like buttloads uh of this juice because you know they wanted to make it legal. You know,
True.
'cause
Yeah.
specifically it was able to turn it into wine.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is some crazy stuff.
And it's crazy too, like how back then shit now is just like alcohol was like it was illegal. Now it's legal, and there was a lot of crazy stuff.
They
too.
also had during that period also they had speakeasies. So speakeasies was basically an underground bar where people would like
like
live
in
it
just like in
like
those movies where it's
yeah,
like
like you have to you have to like
imagine
knock
if we
in
had
and be
that
like
now, you know.
it's like what's the password.
Yeah, dude, that would be lit.
Like they would have speakeasies in like the basements of people's houses,
I'll be like seeing DJ Ken every night.
bro. Uh, but one of the most prominent people during the Prohibition era has got to be none other than the big man himself, Al Capone, bro.
That guy changed the ball game to like the
Yeah,
alcohol industry.
bro. It was like,
I
oh
mean, yeah, he did move drugs, but he moved a lot of alcohol, bro.
yeah, he did. Like people came to him. The thing that was very interesting about that was interesting about Al Capone was that he kind of even though he was a mafia boss, like he was not afraid to make an appearance in the public eye. Like
No, because he paid the cops back then. That's how it was back then too in the 90s, dude.
yes,
That's how it was in the
That's
90s,
right.
dog.
That's
Dude,
right.
imagine you were like a head of mafia, dude, and the cops don't even give a fuck about you because you pay them. And the government's not even paying them, right? But here the government's hunting yo ass for committed crimes that you committed.
But
And stuff.
that's also where the concept of corruption comes in because you have gang leaders paying government officials to look the other to bat the other eye.
And they would also pay people to like in the political side, you know. Like, hey, you should run as mayor, but I'll be paying you.
Right. Um so eventually Al Capone couldn't keep up the act for much longer because I believe it was Woodruff at the time who was trying to, or was it Harding, who was trying to figure out how are they gonna catch Al Capone because no matter what he did, like he he would get away with it. Like he'll kill one guy the next day. He'll be and then right after that he'll be playing a Santa for for a charity event.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's like the same thing too with Pablo Escobar. He wanted president of,
mm,
and also back then Pablo had hella people by his side. You
oh
know,
yeah,
that's why
like
back then cops couldn't even get him.
But eventually they did catch him though.
Yeah,
With
it was actually, in my opinion, it was wrong timing
for Pablo or for
for Pablo, because like he was supposed to hide, but I think the story goes, how they caught him was he was trying to call his wife,
yeah.
but they caught him outside a balcony, and
Oh.
they, the signals went to that
Oh.
hotel, and
Oh.
yeah, dude.
So like they wiretapped. Oh.
Because Pablo had all connections with telephone lines and something like that, but as the DEA got really close to him, a lot of people, like, uh like for example, Pablo was with the Sonora, he had business with the Sonora cartel, and those are the ones now, like present day now, they're one of the biggest, like, you know I think the biggest gang out there now that's producing a lot of, all
Mm.
these stuff. But Pablo was the most. I imagine if you tax that guy back then, bro.
Mm.
Damn, that guy don't even have to worry about how much he has to pay for tax.
Tax evasion is just. That's it. That's what finished off Al Capone was that he got caught with tax evasion.
He was fraud with that too, bro.
Yep. And can't get away when the IRS
Because
is up on you.
he actually owned one of the tax.
Did
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that?
Yep. Crazy.
But like it goes to show though, like when you look at history, like if you try to ban something, it's only gonna encourage people to do to break the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you allow it, you're able to you're able to find a way to regulate it. Right? Which is why I think with marijuana in this case also, right? People have been trying to ban marijuana for the longest time, and now legalization is starting to come into light because it's now legalized
I mean,
in certain parts.
compare that to like tobacco.
Hmm.
Why would tobacco be legal compared to, marijuana, right?
I mean, Surgeon General, like you can literally see the packet on and the listing on the Surgeon General's warning saying this can actually kill you.
And is there any general warning with marijuana?
No, no, I don't think that there is a general warning
Right?
with marijuana either.
Because being honest, I believe that no one really died from marijuana.
Hmm.
I mean, a lot of people use it for health benefits, you know,
Right, but
PTSD as well.
right. I do think though, because I had a very interesting discussion with Teddy on this as well.
Mm.
But like, uh, marijuana, well, it does have positive it has positive impacts. Um, just like with any other just like with any other substance, if you don't put it into moderation, then it'll cause some long term it'll cause some long term defects as well.
I guess so, yeah.
Mm. Oh yeah, it's just a possibility, especially if you mix it with other substances. Like if you're drunk and you're high at the same time.
I mean, not gonna lie, I've done that a lot before when I used to smoke marijuana. I kind of stopped doing it. Not because
Mm.
I like hated it. I just woke up one day and be like, let me try to quit. But from time to time, I would just do it on occasions, you know. And I'm not hating on people that, smoke marijuana.
Mm.
Much love to you guys, you know. I mean, here it's already legal,
Yep.
but the case is they still need to find areas on where to, smoke it out in public,
Right.
because you could purchase it, and but still some people would smoke it in public, or in their car,
Right.
or
Right.
in
Because
their place, or in their house,
they still find a way to they still find a way to regulate it. Of course, you can't.
But overall, dude, like, I'm not saying marijuana is bad, but it it helped me in a way, to just like calm myself, relax, and
What I find very interesting also is was it Cheech and Chong.
yeah,
Cheech's
yeah,
story has gotta be one of the
interesting,
most
yeah,
mind-boggling
yeah.
stories that I've ever come across. Because he was diagnosed with cancer, and can't forget I can't remember if it was lung cancer or if it was
But look at these guys, bro. They haven't died yet.
no. But the thing you know you like the dude's cancer free now, and like the thing is he tried several different types of medications, right? And the dude went through several types of medications, but for some reason all of them didn't work. But when he went when he went into smoking weed, like he got healed off of his he, he got healed off of his cancer, and he's still ripping one to this day. Bro,
Yeah, bro.
they're in their like 70s, their 80s,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
They're still
look at Snoop Dogg too as well, man. He smokes marijuana and he's still alive.
old as Snoop
Yeah,
Dogg.
I don't even know, dog. He's pretty old, but hey,
God dang. Weed's a hell of a drug.
Actually, the story how we came to about was from the Vietnam War.
Really?
Yeah, back then, like if you take it back to Vietnam War, our soldiers would get drunk, not drunk, but get high, just for them to trip out and not worry about like the war stuff, because probably PTSD, right?
Right,
And
right.
yeah, and then after Vietnam, where we had to bring everybody back, that's when they started like bringing in weed, and then that's when the era of like hippies and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But that's when still those hardcore drugs came to about, like like crack or cocaine, so we didn't really affect anybody. They wanted like hardcore stuff
I just I
back
think
then, like in that era. But
it's interesting how we have wars now also, or back then also based on drugs. The opium wars was another
dude, it's
crazy
yeah,
one.
bro. Imagine going like to Iraq and Afghanistan. That's hella opium, bro.
Oof.
Like their fields down there. Like I personally, I've never been there, but like seeing like images and like movie stuff about like the Afghan war.
Mhm.
Damn, and freaking like your enemy is taking opiums before they fight, bro. So it's like, whoa, I'm fighting a Taliban slash crackhead or something,
That's a whole different that's a whole different story right there, my guy. Uh,
But shout outs to the people that served and sacrificed their life. I give
agreed.
full respect to
Agreed.
everybody.
Without
Yeah.
a doubt.
Must I guess Afghan war and Iraq war was tough, man. Tough.
Yeah, I mean, it was a long it was a long war to
My
say.
my uncle told me stories about it too, like when he was there. Bro, like you can't even sleep, dude, because first off, it's really hot. Sometimes in the winter when you're up in the mountains, it's cold. So
Yeah,
that's
like
the
below 40, maybe even lower than that, below
yeah,
20.
dude. So it's crazy, like hearing stories like from my uncles, also veterans as well.
It's just I find it's a tragic fate for Afghanistan, because Afghanistan back in the 1980s wasn't what it turned out to be today.
Because I think it was who's that guy again? Bin Laden, and then the other dude. No, the other dude was in Syria, but
You're talking
yeah,
about Saddam Hussein?
yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
even that one too. But yeah,
Who's the one that took down Saddam Hussein? That was Bush, right?
yeah, I think so.
Bush got Saddam Hussein, and then
I don't know. Bin Laden,
Obama got Bin
Bin
Laden.
Laden, yeah, crazy man. But now I guess now it's slowly getting back to no wars, except for Ukraine.
Mm.
Ukraine and Russia still have that thing, but I
Dude,
guess
yeah, it's
I,
been
I I guess the big controversy now is about North Korea testing like dummy missiles that could reach like pretty far. and stuff
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
all.
So
That's always an area of concern,
yeah,
especially.
dude.
I'm not gonna lie. 2018 has got to be no 2017. 2017.
And to this day, dude, you can still go to Ukraine and fight. You don't have to be. I heard you don't have to be like trained, but they'll still
For
train you
real,
in field. Yeah, bro.
dude.
I'd be down.
Zelensky said,
Have you seen my stats for COD?
"Real."
My stats for PUBG, Fortnite.
Dude.
Shit.
I'm just impressed that Zelensky is able to hold it down for this long, considering the fight that he's had against Russia. This dude is on the battlefield fighting alongside the people. Like dude's hardcore, because like when the United States asked if they wanted to take him out, take him
This guy said
out of the war.
no,
Yeah,
bro.
bro said no, man. He was
Nah,
like,
fam.
I'm gonna stay
Nah.
down. I'm gonna hold my ground, and I'm gonna fight again. I'm gonna fight, and that's what he did. He fought. He held ground. You see him with the tactical suit, man. And you know, you look into Zelensky's early life, like uh his early careers. He didn't start off as a politician. He was a dancer.
No way.
Bro, he was an actor.
No shit.
Yeah.
And then he became president of Ukraine or
That's
some shit.
crazy.
That's
Like
crazy.
I kid you not. He was on Dancing with the Stars, Ukraine edition. Like there was a video of him. There was a video of him dancing. But I mean, it's not surprising to say, because John F. Kennedy was also an actor before he became a president.
Yeah, true, yeah.
But still, like, the fact that he's able to hold that, like, he's able to fight alongside the Ukrainians, man. That's very admirable. And I hope, one day I hope that we can, there will be a resolution at some point where, we don't have to worry about this.
I mean, the last time I read about like the Ukraine war was Putin and the president of Ukraine was gonna agree to something until Russia almost hit one of the nuclear sites of Ukraine. And then I think the president of Ukraine was like, "Oh yeah, okay, we'll blow up your bridge."
bro.
So literally blew up like a bridge connecting to like Russia and Ukraine.
That's,
So here again, they're sort of at it again, you know.
I mean,
but I heard that U- Ukrainians took like half of their shit back already.
Mm,
They had like more Russian troops.
yeah. Crazy how this whole thing turned out, because
Yeah,
you would think it
bro.
would you would think it would only be like a month long.
I mean, the one too that I didn't expect to happen was also that one time in Philippines where they had to fight against the ISIS, but it was actually Filipino ISIS.
Yeah. Okay.
Orawan, yeah,
Okay.
that war, bro.
That one I found
That
very
one that really surprised me. I was like, there's no way that we would have like ISIS like that there, but I think it's just like a religion, you know.
well. Actually,
I mean, that war is still going on, but they're just hunting for their big leader because they kind of hid in the mountains.
no,
So
but they're not. The thing is, ISIS tried to take over a portion of the
yeah,
Philippines,
that
but they failed.
yeah, they failed because
Because
we had like allies. We had the U.S., Australia, and
and then
also
under Duterte's command,
yeah,
like they
bro.
were bro, man, they were on the hot, they were on the
I
hot.
think that war lasted for like 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years, bro.
I mean, Philippines also has had their in terms of terrorist attacks, like the Abu Sayyaf
Yeah,
was
yeah. And
was a
not
very
only that too.
prominent faction in the
That one,
Philippines.
and also we also have that war against China because they want part of like our sea area, you know.
Yeah,
And then
what was it? The
I forgot that area, but
it's
yeah.
it's a shoal. I forgot the name of the show, because we did a project on that. But yeah, a lot of places where it kind of marks it's marked on the map, like people are fighting for
Just territory, bro. Just
yeah, it, it
territory,
it's
bro.
it's a territory war.
It,
Like
it,
shop, I think
it's not like back
what
then in World War II, bro, where Japan and Germany wanted to take everything from the world, bro.
what was it called? It was a something show. Oh,
The buzz. I'm just kidding.
I was about to say Shabari show, and I was like, dude, that's One Piece. Like, uh, what is the island that? What is the island that?
Yeah, dude. But it's crazy how you could just hear like these stories about. But really, big shout outs to my uncle that served and also some friends.
Without a doubt. I mean, it's not the price for war is a very heavy one, especially for those who are serving in the armed
Yeah,
forces.
dude.
They fight every day for our freedom. Yeah. Boy. It's definitely an interesting topic to talk about. Like when you come across like there's an old saying, um history repeats itself.
Yeah, it's true.
And the other,
Russia and Ukraine went at it like a couple years back. It was actually a 4-year war until they had that ceasefire, whatever. And then Putin was like, "Nah, I'm gonna take that
well,
back." You
well,
know,
that's because Ukraine wanted to
just be themselves.
no,
Actually,
they wanted to be a part of NATO.
yeah.
And
In a way,
that's the part where that's the part that
pissed off like
that's the
Putin.
part that Putin did not agree with. And it's understandable from that standpoint, because if you look at it, if Ukraine becomes part of NATO, that means that whatever happens, they become a part of NATO. So a lot of the assistance that they're going to get in terms of war, they're going to be.
Yeah, because the crazy part with this war too. My homie actually trained with the Polish because he was stationed in Germany and
Really?
he went to Poland and he trained like a couple of people that were about to go to Ukraine. He was so close to go to Ukraine, but not to fight, just to help out, right?
Mhm.
Because you know Biden kind of send some people down there, but not to fight because we can't. That's not our war, you know.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the president of Ukraine was like, "You guys stay out of this. We'll have like Poland or Germany kind of."
Mm. You know what I think about also? Like for most of the war time that's gone through. I think the craziest part would be for people who are reporters.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Reporters that do that
yeah.
report the war have got one of the most stressful jobs out
No,
there.
but I would say back then in the 90s, like Vietnam War, these reporters would be in the battlefield, like
Yeah,
dead ass
like
and
they
be
would
in the battlefield.
like
I
they're
mean, not to be wrong, but Vice News, they were actually part of like the ISIS kind of war back then too.
yeah, yeah.
They were
ISIS,
like,
ISIS. So Vice did a documentary on ISIS, and they got
and they even interviewed like leaders of
up
ISIS.
close.
Like, how the heck do
Like they
you?
got up close with the.
How did they not die or
How
get
did?
kidnapped? you know,
Yeah,
how much money did they pay them?
that's a scary thing though. Like when you're if you're taking
Like a really good
like you're
reporter, and
taken
you
as
wanna.
hostage, and ISIS man, like ISIS was very notable in their fear mongering,
Yeah,
because
because of beheadings and stuff,
yeah, they
and
would
setting people on fire. Like, oh,
they would publicly do it on they would publicly do it live, and people like they were trying to send a message that these are the guys that you do not want to mess around with. But still, like, yeah, for reporters being able to go up close is something that's beyond me. uh Jeff, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the
why is your
stream.
name Jeff Dahmer?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. beyond me. I think we've been talking a lot about like it was like true crime, anime, Cartoon Network, Harry Potter, and now we're going into war. This is one hell of a podcast if I do say so myself. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the beauty of podcasting is that you can talk about uh you can talk about a lot of stuff. Like
As long as it's not political stuff, bro.
yeah,
No, no.
we try to stay away from the political content. We'll say that.
And I'm not just trying to be mean, like
No, no,
to
no.
people out there that's into politics. It's just that that's just me.
It's I feel like politics is a very tricky area to get
It
into.
is, yeah.
Like
You might
um
say something wrong, and then people are gonna just attack you, you know.
okay,
Or
let's actually there's something I do want to cover is like the politically correct era, right? Or you have to be careful with certain words because
yeah,
you do not want to offend you do not want to offend people in any way, shape, or form, right? Politically correct is what's your thoughts on that?
I don't know what to say on that, man.
It's not good. It's a very
It's
touchy.
a really
Hmm.
not really in politics, but But what I do like to say, well, like you know, it's good to vote for somebody.
Right, right.
There's nothing wrong.
I mean, we
But
exercise
the
our
only
right to
thing
vote.
is, with politics sides, is when a lot of people talk shit, and yada yada.
Hmm.
So what for these people vote, right? Why you gotta start getting mad at these freaking people that vote for this guy? Come on, man. Happen to your, good self esteem, and then you become like a shit hater or something.
Oh,
That's why I kind of stay away from like that side because it kind of goes overboard.
yeah. At times it does
But
delve into
I
that.
don't hate politics. I just don't like
No, I
it
mean,
builds like that kind of drama.
no, but I mean, it's important that we build like as a citizen,
Yeah, we
we
should.
should
Yeah,
we should
yeah.
build awareness on things that are happening around us. Being political these days comes off as a really bad talking point because you're either supporting you're supporting one party or you're not. But rather, um I think it's important that we should be able to build some some awareness because these are things that are happening. These are things that are happening now, and we need to know what's going. We
Yeah,
need to know what's
what's
going
going
on,
on? Yeah,
not only on a global level, but also on a local level.
yeah, true.
It was like we need to know what's going on with what are the plans for the future and what are things that are happening in the now,
Like for here, for like a future plan here on this island, I just want them to fix the goddamn roads.
Yeah.
Beach road ain't it? I mean, yeah, there's a
I
construction, with the
they've
yeah.
slowly been working on that.
That's good. They put a traffic light, bro. That area is known for like stuff,
Dude,
bro.
I was like, where's dude, did you see the video on Instagram where there were these kids that were like the guy literally goes top 3 places on here are
I think so. I've seen that.
the
Yeah,
top 3 worst places to be
yeah,
on in
yeah.
Saipan. That was number 2.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Have you seen the one with Jotun?
dude,
Because it's cold.
the Jotun freezer section,
That's
bro.
the one that threw me off guard. I was like, "Yeah, that's actually true, bro."
I was
Because
like,
I remember, dude, like when I was young, I'll be like, "Oh, I don't want to go in this section.
the
But I
joke,
gotta go follow my mom, or
it's cold,
I want to
man.
go buy something there, but it's cold. Even though you got a jacket on, you just still.
A jacket, sweatpants. You're like, bro. I thought I was in Oregon again every time I go into the freezer section. Be nice to go to the states again.
But yeah, that's the one I only wish for is the roads to be pretty smooth here, man.
Yeah, it would be nice. Beach road, like It's good that they put the traffic light on Beach Road, but I still wish there were other places that could be fixed on Beach Road because a lot we see a lot of cracks in the roads.
Yeah,
Uh,
dude.
there's some potholes in the roads too.
Yeah.
I'm like, even on the main road, man, it's crazy. But you know, one step at a time. Uh, wait, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was like, so it was that the Jones and Freezer section, and then the third one was the MHS bathroom.
Oh, bro.
Did you go to MHS?
Yeah, I did.
So you know
I went like
you know the
freshman
bathroom.
to
So you know the bathroom.
fuck the bathroom, bro.
Dude, I was like,
Yo,
the J building bathroom is one of
nah, dude.
the J
Nah.
building bathroom
Hey,
is
if
clean though.
anybody in the chat knows about J building, if you know, you know.
Oh
Yo, if
no!
you know,
I'm
you
not talking about that
know.
one.
No, but
I'm
you
not-
knew about that
I
though.
bro.
Yo, man, ass.
I was like,
Bro.
we don't talk about that.
So that news, like, I can remember this. It came out like the next day, and then everybody was talking about it. Like,
We don't talk about that one though.
that's when J building became a trend. Like, if you had a class there, everyone's just gonna make fun of you. Oh, don't use the bathroom or something, you know? Or, hey, don't let Miss Cabrera catch you.
What the-
Yo, bro.
So no, the bathroom that they were talking about in the video was not the J building bathroom.
It was just the bathroom in general. Yeah, I
No,
know
no,
about
no,
that.
no, no, no,
Or-
not that bathroom either. The one behind the one behind the E building, no, this is the one behind the D building.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
That one
that
was one of the freakiest bathrooms ever.
the one
'Cause
with
it-
was it 2 stalls or 3?
there were three
No,
stalls.
was there, no, yeah, 3. And
'Cause
then
you end- you
the
end-
other one was like the wall one, right?
I was like, nobody ever wants to go to that bathroom. I don't want to go to that.
was that the
bathroom.
one near the old PSS?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, that bathroom.
Yeah, we don't.
That's the best bathroom. What
What
the hell?
you? Oh no,
That's
no,
the
no,
best place to
No, no.
skip.
no, not that bathroom.
No, for real?
There's a bathroom right behind the D building.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, dude. It's like,
Deep building.
You
Was
know-
that Mr. Alapuzo's class?
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So right
Fuck that bathroom.
see,
Fuck that bathroom.
see, I
bro.
mentioned that bathroom, and you already know
Bro.
what to talk.
I'd be dead ass like straight up. Whenever I use that bathroom or like go like past it, I'll smell like cigarette. I'll be like, who the hell is smoking cigarette right now? I smell like weed, bro. I would hear people talk like, like I can remember this, bro. Like, so I needed to use the bathroom, but I didn't want to use that that bathroom.
I would use that bathroom for the life of me.
And
I
then,
stepped in there.
and then this is funny, bro, because I heard 2 girls, like overheard 2 girls, right, in the girls' session. I heard one girl was like, "Oh my god, I'm bleeding. Do you have any?" You know, like yeah. And I was just like, "God, this bathroom's the worst, bro."
It's like you can hear conversation.
Like, bro, you can really hear them like talk, bro. And I shit you not, I was about to go into the boys' bathroom until I heard a dude took a big ass dump, and I'm just like, no, not it for today, bro.
At least though, my experience when I went there, like as the last time I ever went there, was I stepped in there, you could see the lights flickering on and off.
Dude, yeah,
I was like, you look to the sides, there's like wads of like toilet paper on the walls.
yeah.
And like you open one of the stalls, you can see nobody, like they didn't even flush.
Honestly, like the only time I used the bathroom is to pee, but not in the stalls. It was just the toilet or something. But like
Nobody, even the toilets, man. I don't want to go near that thing.
other than that, I've never tried changing in that bathroom where like
No, I was like, I wouldn't want to go.
I would never,
like for the life of
ever.
me, I would never go. I would never want to go there.
But okay, I shit you not, dude. The cleanest bathroom I would say would be at Cagman High. Because
Yeah.
I took a summer class there before, and dude, their bathroom clean. Shout out to people in KHS, bro. No lie, you guys' bathroom is dope. Like, it was cleaner than, dude. I was comparing. I was like, damn. Like, cause you know how like there was these stereotypes back then with high school too. Like, oh, Cagman's like the ghetto side, and
Dude, Cagman
MHS was more like cool / ghetto. Southern was just like yada yada yada. But I didn't give a fuck about that, bro.
Yeah,
Everybody was chill, bro.
I never like, at first I was like, I take pride in being a dolphin. I being
Yeah,
in school,
true.
right? But like, So I was like,
But dude, Cameron's bathroom though, god damn, bro, that shit was clean than
I need, I need,
MHS, dog.
I need to go
Dead ass, bro. Like,
for real.
yeah, because when I was in summer school, I was like, fudge, I really needed to take a number two, right? But I couldn't save it, bro, because you know that's a long drive from like I went to where I was getting chopped, right, which was Navy Hills. So, okay, like I don't really like to do number two in like public places,
Especially with the
especially too if it's
school,
like
as a school bathroom.
yeah, or like family members, right? Like I don't like doing that. I like my own home, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
But I
it
was like,
comes-
let me try this out. Like, and then I was just there, like, holy shit, damn, the floor is clean, everything's clean.
yeah. I personally like for me, I don't like it when I have to like if ever like I do not want to take
Yeah.
a number two in a public bathroom, and this goes back to when I was in elementary school, because like there would be this one like I was minding my own business, right? You know, elementary school me is like, you know, just vibing right now,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just trying to get everything out of out of my system. A bunch of boys comes in and is like, I hear somebody in the stalls, and I kid
Yo,
you not,
yeah,
man.
yo,
These motherfuckers were like
yo,
up on the stall looking. I was like, "Are you there? Is anyone
yo,
over there?" And I see one guy at the bottom be like, "Oh," like
yo, but
his head would like stick out, and I was like, "See, this
that
is
as though it's like if you're in the middle stall, that would be the worst area.
really."
Dude, it is, yeah. I would
Really?
try to get that last stall, bro, like just to.
I feel like people would want to like be would want to check the corner stalls, you know,
But it's mostly the middle stall, cause
especially if they know what type of like what kind of shoes you wear. They're like,
yeah.
"Oh, I know who's the who."
Oh, and they start fucking with you. Oh, dude, that would be the worst.
That's like
Bro.
whoever thought it
That's
was
the
a
worst.
good
I mean, like that's the that was like back then.
whoever thought it was a good idea to make it open on the bottom side is a dumbass, and I'm like,
No, I don't know, but like this really happened though in high school.
like
Me and my friends used to like fuck around with each other. Like if we know you're gonna use the restroom, we're gonna fuck around with you. If we know that you really needed to do number two, oh, it's the worst day for you, my guy. It's gonna be the worst day for you. Like I remember one of my close friends. He went to use it to take a number two, and like me and my other friend, we were classmates. Were like, ah, I gotta go pee, right? And then we were talking, right? And then we heard him say, "Hey guys, is that you?" We're like, we didn't talk. We're like, oh, we're gonna fuck with him.
you know, I just realized I had this weird thought. Um, this is some weird information, but I don't even care at this point. Um, so there's a weird there was a weird phenomenon that some people like people have really weird ways of trying to get high, right? So
Yeah, true.
they look at methods like, you know, sniffing paints, licking frogs as a way to get high, right? Um, Frick. I didn't even know where to go with this because we were talking about bathrooms and stuff. So you ever heard of a butt hash?
Oh, dude, I've never heard
Whoa.
that term actually.
Dude, it's weird because it's like, you know, so butt hash is basically when you take like what like when you need to take a dump, right, or you need to take a piss, instead of going to the bathroom you would do it in a jar, right, and
Oh,
you let that ferment, and then
this
you
shit's real though. People have done it,
yeah.
and
It's weird.
that's just
It's a
wild.
weird concept, but like, you know,
I mean, it is weird, yeah.
I was like, Urban Dictionary has an entry of it, man.
What the?
Yeah, I mean, go search it up right now.
That's some crazy stuff. I'll probably search it up later. Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, people do some weird, some stupid stuff to get high, and this is definitely one for the record that I'm not that I personally like wouldn't think of, like it's beyond me, it's beyond me who the hell would decide to do that, but Yeah.
I remember when I used the restroom in Japan. God damn, bro.
Did they
What
have
I
the bidet?
think so. That's
Or
the one who had the it like shoots out for you.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bro, that shit tripped me out when I was young.
Did was it worth it?
No, like I didn't know about it until like, and it was funny because my face was like near the toilet, bro. And I shit you not, I actually drank the water because my mouth was open. So that shit fucked me up, bro. I was like, whoa, what? Oh, I was like, oh, oh. I was like, no,
Bro, it was like
I was like, oh my god, I might have drank someone's piss or shit or something, you know? Like, oh,
well now
because you know when you're really young, you're curious, bro. You like to press random buttons, you know?
what have we come to?
Yeah, that was a crazy part, bro. I was just like, holy shit. But Japan bathroom though is fucking insane.
I
Like
remember
super duper
it's
insane.
it's nice. Like I was there I wasn't fully in Japan. I was actually there for a layover flight
Dude, but if you
in
ever try to
Narita.
take a trip in Japan,
Oh.
oh dude, the nightlife.
Well, as far as I know, flights in Japan started opening
Yeah,
already,
bro. Yes,
so people are making
sir.
plans to go to Japan like immediately.
Everybody
So,
in chat, let's go to Japan, bro.
chat, let's go to
You
Japan.
can get drunk in freaking public in Japan.
For real?
Yeah, dude.
For real, for real.
Yes, bro.
Bro.
Yep, you
What
can.
what are we waiting for?
That's why look at their vending machine. They have beer in it and alcohol. Yeah. Not
Ven-
only they have coffee, they have alcohol, bro.
vending machine with beer.
Yeah, that's in Japan, bro. Only in
Bro.
Japan, dog.
What?
Imagine if we had that here, bro. That's well, that shit's not even gonna last. Some idiot's gonna break into that and steal freaking beer, bro. So nah.
Dude, what was it? It's a true high. It's called Strong. It's made by
Yeah, dude, that
Suntory.
shit's good,
Dude.
bro. Okay, so one of my homie introduced this to me. I never heard of it, but shout out to Miko, the best. But dude, True High is good, bro.
True
It's
high.
strong.
Without a doubt.
And the name for itself speaks to you, bro. Like that shit is strong. Like no lie, bro. No lie. That should be like super, super. But dude, I miss Japan, bro. The vibes out there, everybody there is so kind. Family market,
Family market?
dude. That's like so in Japan, people would be like, "Oh, you should go 7-Eleven, right?" Nah, dude, family market, though,
I hear
sheesh.
I hear family like so family market, Seven
That's the
Eleven,
best place, bro.
Lawson
And
and
I shit you not. In 7-Eleven, if you go like in the way back of the corner,
yeah.
that's where they sell like the sport magazines
What
and
the-
stuff. Yeah,
they sell just about
it's
anything at
crazy,
7-Eleven,
bro.
huh?
My go to if I ever visit Japan again is to go to the hentai. The
Bro.
hentai, yeah, bro. That'd be cringe, but my dreams come true.
uh one day I would love to visit Japan. I thought about wanting to visit Tokyo, but I also realized that staying in Tokyo is pretty expensive as well.
Yeah, dude. But then
Uh,
I heard like if you wanna like there's some cheap like Airbnbs, bro.
down in Tokyo.
Yeah. It's not like fancy, but still it's affordable.
I mean, I've heard about
Yeah, those the capsule pods.
the capsule pods. I don't know about you, but I don't like the idea of being in a. I don't like the idea of being in a capsule pod. It's just
No, but no one can see it though. It's
no, but like I'm claustrophobic, so
oh
I don't
no,
like tight
there's
spaces.
some that are big, like some that are spacious.
Are you for
Yeah,
real?
yeah.
I mean,
But
maybe.
Japan, dude, the restaurants, ooh, bro, you go to the restaurant, $15 per person, right? All you can eat and unlimited beer, bro, for $15.
There.
That shit's wild.
There's one restaurant in Japan, uh, that's very hole in the wall. It's a ramen shop. It's a very famous ramen shop, but it's like the restaurant looks beat down. They serve one of the best. I hear they serve one of the best ramens in all of Japan. I want to visit that restaurant, but I hear the reservations like very tight. I mean, they only have one like like 5 seats. So it's like yeah, you could imagine like the insane wait time.
For sure, I really want to revisit.
Yeah. All this plan of Japan make me want to go travel to Japan.
For real.
Anyways, ladies and gents, looks like we're already nearing the third hour of our stream. Thank you guys again for tuning in. You guys have been amazing. I hope you uh it's good to be back again. The next episode is gonna be our 20th episode. I can't believe we've gone this far into the podcast with our 20th episode. You guys have been amazing. And I hope you guys continue to stay amazing. If you guys haven't had a chance yet, don't forget to check out my boy Chowder, so known as Jet. We're gonna be streaming later on tonight. We'll be playing some Fortnite, so you gotta definitely.
Probably some Valorant, you know, just to warm up, and Fortnite with the homies.
Hey, okay.
But
Thanks again for thanks again for tuning in, my guy.
yes,
I know
sir.
it's we talked a lot. We talked a lot of weird
Yeah,
stuff.
sure.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Don't forget to check if you guys want to check out a replay of our podcast. Don't forget to check me out on YouTube. If you guys want to see some of my posts on Twitter, you can check it out on Twitter and some updates on Instagram. I'm gonna be posting up some cosplay pics pretty soon, and also on TikTok. If you guys like memes and stuff like that, just definitely check us out. Definitely check it out. You guys have been amazing, and hope you guys continue to stay amazing. We're gonna find somebody to raid, and I'm gonna look into my guy. I am Evan Kelly. This dude,
you know, you can talk about this subject all you want.
this dude is an amazing streamer. I absolutely love him. He's a really good musician, and he's currently playing World of Warcraft right now. Definitely check him out. Don't forget to join us for the raid. You guys have been amazing. I love you guys. Uh, we'll make an announcement for episode 20. But other than that, you guys have been amazing, and I hope you guys continue to stay amazing. And as always, stay groovy, y'all, and peace out. Anything you want to mention?
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. You guys are the best.
Yeah.
Check my Twitch out later. I'll
Yeah.
probably go live just for a bit, you know, just to entertain you guys.
Yeah, don't forget if you guys want to see some if you guys want to see some clap cheeks in Fortnite, go check them out.
Yeah, no. Watch me rage.
All right, you guys have been amazing. I'll see you guys
Peace
later.
out, guys.
Peace out.